Honey peanut butter, candlelight, a bottle of the best. Sexy like Kardashian, I bet we make a video. Chocolate strawberries have a body tingle head to toe. Baby, be my number one, treat her like the dancer. Shiny as a VVS, Gucci, Prada, and Louis. Hey y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of The Conversation. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. Let's talk about it. We've been slacking on that. We will get back to that. Make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right here on No Cap Reacts. And what is unmuting? Right here on No Cap Reacts. Welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go. Get him! You know, I got my crazy co-host in the building.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Neek Latour, and we are back with another dope episode. To the right of me, I have two beautiful young ladies with us tonight.
This nigga always jump right into the shit.
So, I got to introduce them.
Not yet. Intro. How you been? What you doing?
Anywho, y'all. So, I've been good. This is what's been going on in my life. I was going to dive right in. Y'all know me, professional. But
she ain't professional shit.
been
Professional car crasher.
Don't be telling nobody that. Everybody don't need to know about that. Everybody don't need to know that. But
ladies and gentlemen, she was riding down the street in her Hot Wheel. Yes. Literally right outside. She ran over two kids and fucked herself up. Deep Bowden, thank you for tuning in, sir.
Why would you say two kids?
Because
he could have said two cones. He could have said two motherfucking bikes.
It was two mannequin kids. They wasn't like real kids. You know how they put here's the thing. This is the fucked up part about it. You know they put the shit in the middle of the street that literally says slow down, kids playing. How she hit the fucking kids?
First of all, I don't know what he's talking about.
Of course, denial. It's always denial.
You gonna have them people coming after me.
These Chicago niggas, yeah, somebody's always coming after you.
You know, I feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
What's that song? I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Right, two kids is crazy. See, you got more people in the chat like 2 kids is crazy.
He said those kids is bumpers.
Okay, for real. They done turned into bumper stickers and shit. Oh my gosh. Anywho, it's been a little minute since y'all seen my face, you know. But
they ain't miss shit.
Y'all know y'all miss me. They listen, the best co-host he has ever had. You know what I mean? And y'all was waiting on me to come back, and now I'm back. So, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I've been doing while I've been gone. So, I'll actually be in another movie on Sunday. I'm so excited about that.
Tales from the Hood. The female version.
Oh my God, you're sick. I redid my coloring book.
Yeah.
So the proof will be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
the proof will be here tomorrow.
Ladies
and gentlemen, it is a coloring books for the special needs.
No, it's for those. It's for my melanated beauties. For all my melanated women who love to color.
She's lying. This is a special needs coloring book.
He gonna be the first person to buy it. He gonna be the first person to buy it.
I can't read.
That's what special needs. There you go. Special fucking needs. Special fucking needs. But it's for my melanated beauties out there who just need a little bit of encouragement, uplifting. If you like inspirational quotes,
Or can't color within the lines.
right. I am dropping an inspirational coloring book dedicated to my melanated beauties. So if I like it tomorrow, it's gonna be released.
Come with a one
On
color
our
crayon,
platform.
brown.
Oh my gosh. So you know what? The cover of the book is brown.
Big surprise.
Very much so brown. It's brown and it's different colors, but it's beautiful and I'm so excited about that project, y'all. And then I'm still working on my poetry book. So yeah, we got a couple things coming up for y'all. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
She hasn't gotten past green eggs and ham. Sam I am.
First
green
of all,
eggs
it's
and
one
ham.
fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
He said,
Okay.
let me find out the adult autistic coloring book. Laugh out loud nice.
It's only autistic for this nigga over here. For this nigga over here. That's the only autistic motherfucker buying that book. It's
Yeah.
this one. You see, he got that bright ass fucking lime on.
Yeah.
The autistic one. On top of the goddamn shiny jewelry that's blinding on top of blinding. Okay? And the nigga got glasses on. A triple whammy. A triple fucking whammy.
This level of sexy is hard to achieve. Okay, a nigga that can go out in lime green, rocking that LA blue. Okay, got on
Not
the,
big
the spectacles. You know, look, I'm not even lined up and trimmed up like I usually am because honestly, it's been a hell of a fucking week for my black ass. But
It has
thank
been.
you.
It's been.
Thank
it's
you.
Been a,
Thank you for calling me sexy all over again.
oh my gosh, he is.
Ladies
stressful.
and gentlemen, we do have two amazingly beautiful women in the show tonight. Okay, this show is different than what we usually do because this is 100% topic based. No interviews, none of that. I mean, we're gonna interview them a little bit so you can know who they are. But tonight, the conversation is gonna be wrapped around intimacy and sex, but in a very tasteful manner. So, without further ado, I take it to my co-host so she can introduce people and get off her damn cell phone.
I was
So, texting,
once
sexting.
again, it's your girl Nika Latour. Like bro said, we are bringing y'all a different kind of vibe tonight. We just want to tap into the ladies' mind, intimacy and sex, and that's, to the right of we haven't talked about a subject like this since I've been a co-host. So I'm excited to tune into this topic tonight, to tap into our...
I just like to talk about some freaky shit.
Nuh-uh. That's not true. Somewhat. But, I'm excited to tap into our lovely guest minds tonight. So, without further ado, to the right of me, we have our lovely ladies. We have Lexi. And then we also
introduce yourself.
I'm Lexi. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Unique Lexi. So I'm here. I do love the fitted. It complements your highlighter. Yellow, big, sexy.
That's exactly what I did it for too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I got one of the biggest haters in the world sitting right next to you. Okay.
I got you back.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
let you know.
Somebody on my fuck you, nigga.
Show up
Fuck
and
you,
show out one
nigga.
time.
Whatever.
And then next to her we have the lovely.
S Cove. Oh, well,
Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at S Lachey, or you might catch me in a new series called Valley Circle. So y'all stay tuned for that. Coming soon.
It ain't coming soon. It's out.
Okay, no, we had a premiere, but it's coming soon. It's not on platforms yet to stream.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna get all that information next week because we'll let the cat out the bag on that. I will be interviewing the cast from this lovely show next week.
Super excited.
So tune in next Thursday to the show next Thursday night. Next Thursday night, it is going down. Debo said, "Hey, Essence."
Hey, Debo.
Daryl said, "She pretty as fuck." Wait, who? Daryl, which she pretty as fuck. She pretty as fuck.
All
we
of
know
us,
she ugly
all
as
of
fuck.
us. Thank
So
you.
which one we
Motherfucker
talking
like-
No,
about
we-
here?
All
Everybody
three.
pretty as fuck.
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. All of the above.
All right, so as I said, tonight's gonna be a little bit different than what it has been. We gonna go ahead and jump straight into this shit because I think tonight's conversation is gonna shed some light on a couple things. As y'all know, I am the king of love and relationships. Okay, and since I started this platform seven years ago, damn, it's been 7 fucking years. Since I went on this platform 7 years ago, we've had a lot of conversations about dating and relationships and bringing people together. But I think besides Freaky Fridays, where the sex talk was just that, it was some freaky shit. Tonight, what I really want to tap into and what I'm going to ask you ladies about, and I need total honesty, is first question or first topic is intimacy. And what is intimacy to you? And are the men of the world, I don't know if y'all single or not, because I don't know shit about y'all. But are they meeting the level of intimacy that they should? And if they're not, well, let's educate the ass. And then we're gonna jump into sex. But when I say sex, I don't just mean the aspect of like fucking. I'm talking the love making. Because sex is also just as much mental as it is physical.
Mm-hmm.
So when you make love to her mind, her body has no choice but to follow.
That part.
Facts.
Now I've given y'all a lot of tips and cues, and y'all niggas get mad at me sometimes because I tell the man secrets, but I don't give two fucking shits. Okay, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and you just gotta be real sometimes. So that's what we gonna do today. So, first question to everyone: what is intimacy to you? Who wants to answer first?
Well, you'll let our guests answer first.
Right. To me, intimacy is what you said: mental, physical, emotional. And if they don't all three align, then sometimes that intimacy doesn't follow.
Okay.
Kind of piggyback on that, like what Lexi was saying, it is pretty much like it's like coming home after a long day and then somebody just running you a bubble bath. You don't have to just more so get physical, but just knowing like that was done. It's one of those feelings like, oh my gosh, you really do love me. Like, I need that sometimes. I need more than just the touch. I need you to do something, or you know what I'm saying, lay something out, or just listen to me. It's more than just physical.
Absolutely.
The effort.
I agree.
Mhm.
The effort. Top
Yeah.
tier.
She
Mhm.
said the effort
Effort.
top tier.
Goes a long way. Especially after a long day.
It's a bubble bath after a long day
A little
with some
massage.
okay. Mm.
I agree. So I'm gonna tap into. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with it. To me, intimacy is, how you take that for my coffee drinkers. You take that first sip of coffee in the morning, and it wakes you up, and you like, I needed this to get my day going. That's what intimacy is to me. Like it's like when you have a thought that you can't get out, and your lover can reciprocate that thought for you. That's what intimacy is to me.
All right. From a male perspective, holy shit. From a male perspective, intimacy. Intimacy is probably is always going to be a little bit different for us because we aren't the emotional type. After I put in my 10, 12 hours at my dealerships and go pick up kids and bring my black ass home, yeah, I do like a bath, but more than anything, man, just feed me. Okay. We know nowadays at exactly 10 o'clock, which not tonight, but exactly 10 o'clock, I'm going to the gym. So for if you could have, my protein shake with the glutamine ready to go. And I don't have to shake it up myself or make it. If you can come maybe while I'm sitting chilling, rub my shoulders or something, you know, make a make a person feel appreciated. I think the biggest part of intimacy that is missing in a lot of relationships is that people aren't showing the initiation or the initiative, and they're not initiating the fact of allowing the person they're with to know and understand that they are appreciated. Appreciation goes a long way. Um, I'm the type of person that I can sit in this house in total silence. If you can come sit next to me while I'm doing absolutely nothing and enjoy my peace instead of taking my peace away from me
Yes.
with your conversation and you fuck that bitch and this girl and she pissed me off and she did that, just come be pretty next to me. Throw your legs over my legs, or just put your arms around me, or just lay in my. If you do that shit, that goes 10 times further than
Absolutely.
than you know. I know a lot. What I'm, and we're gonna get into this in the sex part, but a lot of the stuff that is talked about in relationships today is when he comes home, just suck his dick. No, don't suck my dick, please. No, don't do that. I don't want that right now. What I want to do is just relax. And if I love you, if I'm in love with you, I just want to fucking relax with you. That's
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to calm down from the outside world for a few moments. You know, that may take 30 minutes, it may take an hour. So it's like physical may not be what you want right away. So you just have to learn how to sit in silence with your partner, you know, for a little minute, however long needs to be, whatever the case may be.
All right, so you actually started, so we're gonna go here. What is the most intimate moment that you have ever shared with a partner? Yeah, I told you I was gonna put you on the spot.
I would say I feel like my first time was when I let my ex husband take like my hair. That was something intimate for me because I don't know why I would let a man take my hair down, but it was just the fact that he wanted to and he did, and it was just like, okay, you really do like stuff. It's like I said, it's the little things, like acts of service. I love things like that. It just shows true intimacy. But it was just something about his hands in my head. It just was a comfort. I don't know how to describe it, but that was my first like moment of intimacy I felt.
Okay. When do you think was the first time that you felt?
B, hold on. Her mic is really, really low. Lexi's.
This one, can you hear
We
me?
gonna find out. That's what I'm.
Hold up. All right. I can. There you go. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's vulnerability. That's a form of intimacy. You know, so just just letting someone just stare at you in your eyes, just stare at you. You might find it uncomfortable at first. You know, like you might just feel like what they looking at, like. But that for me is a form of intimacy. That's not a lot of people don't do that. They don't take that time, you know, just to like you're so busy on the go all the time. You're with each other all the time, but do you really just sit there and look at your partner and just deep like it's for me it's more like a soul tie, like a soul connection because you can tell a lot with looking at somebody in their eyes.
D. Boda said, I had the Coming to America Royal Bath treatment one time. Nigga, if you fill a thimble with some water, of course you gonna have a royal bath treatment. Nigga, you fit in anything. What's the most intimate moment you've ever had?
Was my partner at the time
Male or female?
You know I'm gay.
You had your moment. Stop
right.
acting.
Okay. So this was a female. Yeah, I was playing straight for a while. All right. So it was a female. It was someone I was entertaining. I wouldn't say that was my person. We were working on it, but they allowed me into their world. and I'm gonna elaborate on that. They they opened up enough to tell me things that they have never told anybody else. And I took that as a very intimate moment because it was kind of like how Lexi said, a moment of vulnerability, because that's what it was. I made them feel comfortable enough to talk to me about whatever it was, or, they were comfortable enough to share with me certain things they'd never share with anybody else. So that was the most, um, that was the, that was like one of the deepest intimate parts that I've had, intimate situations that I've had. Because you don't trust too many people.
I would say I know exactly what my most intimate moment was, or one of my first most intimate moments. So at the time, well, this is when I was still in the street. So nigga wasn't really working like that. I was working, but I was working differently. But the girl that I was with, she worked at a bank. I didn't have no kids, but she did have a 2-year-old son, and then she was part of a bowling league. So after she got out of work, I literally pick her and her son up, and we go bowling. So on this is Thursday night. This particular night, uh, as soon as we get home, I run in the crib. I put her son to bed. I run her a bubble bath. While she's in the tub, I do two things. I go and I grab her robe and I throw it in the dryer, and then I go and grab, I always keep fresh fruit in the house, peaches and strawberries, and a bottle of champagne, and took it to her. While she was in there, I turned off all the lights and lit up some fucking candles and just told her to relax. To call me when you're ready to get out. When she was ready to get out, I went and grabbed that bathrobe and a towel out of the dryer. I dried her off from head to toe, then put her on a robe, picked her ass up, carried her to bed, grabbed her lotioned her down from head to toe, and for me, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted her to have an evening to just relax, like to not have to think about nothing, not have to do nothing, like not have to go through the motions.
I'm gonna tell you
Um,
something. Sorry to cut you off, but the most intimate thing I feel like top tier, what you just said, like allowing somebody to bathe you, that's so intimate. That is so intimate. That is so intimate.
Vulnerable.
Just
Yeah.
being, just being washed from head to toe, not on
Oof.
no, and y'all ain't even gotta, you ain't got to turn to sexual or nothing. Just being bathed. Oh my gosh, that is so intimate. That's top tier intimate to me, for sure, for sure. Okay, go ahead.
Fuck you, nigga.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm on your side, motherfucker. See, you just like a big bro. Like Lil Sis giving this nigga props. Like, yes, bro, yes. And what he say, fuck you, nigga.
That's big
He's so
sexy.
irritating.
So my thing was, again, I wanted her to have an evening where she could just relax, because at the end of the day, I know off rip, I'm stressing her the fuck out because I'm in the streets, and this I'm fighting cases on top of this shit. I'm doing shit I just shouldn't fucking be doing. Um, so it's not easy. I know it's not. I know then it wasn't easy. Fucking with me then, shit. Anybody that was fucking with me back then,
They was stressed out.
shit.
Yep.
So
For sure.
I've always been like that though, and when I'm in a relationship, my job is always to make your life easier. Um, Intimacy isn't about anything. I'll definitely give it vulnerability, because this is the thing. For anybody that know me, especially if they knew me in that time of life, like I'm a nigga. Like I'm not only a nigga, I'm that nigga. Like don't fuck with me. I will crash out. I had no problem crashing. I ain't had no kids. I had nothing to think about. Like, so if I can make your life easier, but show you a softer side of me that the rest of the world doesn't get to see or even know or even understand, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're getting a version of me nobody else gets to have. It don't matter what happens. And when you allow that level of vulnerability to come into whatever it is in your relationship, there it's always going to be top tier. Because I think the hardest thing for people to do in relationships is open up, which goes to the next question. when it comes to a relationship, how long does it take you to open up to someone emotionally?
Mm, I guess for me it just depends. I've had a relationship where I immediately opened up because this person made me feel just that comfortable and safe. But I've also had a relationship where I didn't get the chance to fully open up because this person didn't make me feel safe at all. They didn't make me feel comfortable enough to allow them into my mind or allow them into my chamber of secrets. So it just depends for me.
Lexi?
It does. It depends on feeling safe, like you said. Like if you can, like for me, for instance, I had a situation where I felt safe, and then different circumstances occurred, and that safeness went away. So then you kind of shut down, and you're not as open that like you were from the beginning. And then you have someone from the beginning that's completely creates a safe space for you, and you're able to just be open to where there's no, I mean, you have that wall, of course, because of everything, but when you get that safe space and you can open up your mind and you can get deeper emotionally, it's different.
This nigga said this nigga did a Jodeci video scene. I'm done. Facts, you only show that side to your special person. S.
I would have to say it does depend, but I feel like for me, it's between like three, like the 3 month mark. Because really, it can go. It's like a day by day case, honestly.
Mhm.
Because it could be that one little thing. I could share something with you, and then you go and you like throw it in my face, and now it's like,
Mhm.
okay, now I don't trust you. I don't even want to share anything else with you, and now it's like
Mhm.
starting over
Yep.
because now I'm gonna go back into my shell.
Mhm.
But it's like for me, like I said, between the 3 month mark and just like 6 months, because I really do have to feel you out. I'm more so trying to be a friend more than anything, getting to know you before I actually take that step. But just like with someone, it's very scary. So yeah, 3 to 6 months. That's my that's how I
Mhm.
I ain't got no time limit. I'm the type of person I feel. Well, first and foremost, I don't just date anybody. I don't give a fuck who you think you are or what you think you are. It takes a lot to get me to that point. But when I want to fuck with you, for me, there's no reason for me to hold back. I will always say I'm gonna go based off. It's like when you walk into a room. Well, if the room feel fucked up, well, we gotta go. But if the room is inviting, it's time to stay. We gonna have some fun. Simple as that.
Mm. Yeah.
Give us a question, Neek. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Well, since we spoke about risking, how long does it take you to open up? Can you all give us an example of a time where you've been in a situation where you felt like you wanted to be vulnerable, but then you had to retract it because that person either threw it up or they just didn't make you feel safe enough to even say, okay, I'm going to go through with it?
just like I would have to say when I started dating this guy, and
Speaking to the
I
mic.
was oh sorry, I was dating this guy, and I was just real uncomfortable about like I was growing my hair back out, and he knew that was like an insecurity for me, so it was like, how can I say, he would just throw it up in my face, like not calling me a bald headed bitch or nothing, but more so saying like you should add some hair to your head, or you should pretty much get a wig. But I liked being bald. Like I shaved my head like for about a good year, and
Mhm.
I felt comfortable. But
Did that make you feel like you weren't his type because you didn't
yes,
have hair?
yes, and it was weird because I never felt like that around guys. Like that I wasn't someone's type. Like I know we all ugly to somebody, but I never
Mhm.
felt like that I wasn't someone's type. I always had
Mhm.
that confidence for myself, but like cutting my hair really showed like a different side to just men in general with dating. And with him, it was different because when I would have like my wigs on, he would treat me a different, like a certain type of way. But
Oh.
when I had my fade, it was like he was a whole nother person. So
Oh wow.
that was different for me. So I just,
Okay.
yeah, kind of, it kind of hurt my feelings because I was like, he knew why I cut my hair. and he kept throwing it in my face in a sense, like,
Mhm.
why you should do this and this is why you should do that. And I'm just like, this is why I don't want to tell you nothing.
Right.
And it kind of made me not tell him stuff anymore. We eventually stopped talking, but it was sad because I did really like him.
Mm.
And that was the messed up part. And I think that's why I was allowing so much, because I did like him a lot. And then I just got to a point where I was like, I'm over this.
You got fed up.
Yeah, I got fed up.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Miss Lexi?
You don't have to like share things with people. So when you build that trust and you share something with somebody, and then you learn to like, you build that trust, because I don't believe in just giving trust. You got to earn it. You got to build that. You know.
So I got a question for that.
Mhm.
All right.
I
So
got an answer.
people say that all the time, where you have to earn trust.
Mm-hmm.
How does someone earn something they never had?
Showing up.
Right.
You gotta show up.
Okay, so isn't the fact that you decided to give this person your time and they're also giving you their time, isn't that showing up?
It is, but you gotta reciprocate it. So if you're building a space that you're trusting each other to be vulnerable and give that space, that safe space, and if you're sharing something with them and they turn around and do the exact same thing, you're letting them know, like, hey, this doesn't work with me this way, and then they go and do the same thing too. You're gonna retract. You're gonna reciprocate.
Okay, so
what you're
that's
getting.
different. But see, I'm just, the reason that I said that is that means that you're trusting them up front, and because they don't basically reciprocate or give you what you need, is the reason that you draw back. Because when people say, oh, you know, it's for instance, like this motherfucking podcast. Did you know who the fuck I am before this?
I mean, personally, no.
Yeah, and hey, how you did you not just show up to a strange nigga's house?
I did, but you don't think I share my location? Like, hey, this is where I'm gonna be at, just in case.
Well, thank you. Okay,
With someone I
same thing for you, right?
I
Did you
did
not
the
show up in a
same
strange?
You know, if I pull
Hey,
up.
everybody got my location.
Okay,
Don't worry.
and then we gonna go to crazy over here because you did this what 6, 7, 8 months
I
ago.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. Like we quite often talk about making people earn trust, but whether we like it or not in life, no one actually earns your trust. What they actually earn is your distrust. When they do things that they're not supposed to, or they're not reciprocating the way they're supposed to, that's when trust actually changes. And that's why, for me, one of the things that I do try to get, I like to have real adult conversations. And when you're having real adult conversations, sometimes you got to change the narrative, because we do say certain things because they're buzzwords or it sounds good, or we've heard it repeated over and over and again, so we repeat it too. Ain't nobody earning your trust. They're earning your distrust.
That's true.
And you're removing your trust from them for doing just that.
True. That's true. I'll agree with you on that.
Because that motherfucker, you wasn't giving him your time. And you got to earn this shit, all this shit. No, that's not true, motherfucker. I'm already here. I'm past that already.
Yeah, you're right.
Makes
I don't
sense.
like to say you're right, but you're right.
Yeah, see?
It's the hat. It's the hat.
sense.
I don't want to agree with you,
Makes
but-
I don't want to agree with you, but I'm going to
I
agree
mean, I
with you.
guess
I'm gonna let you have it, but you know.
I think that's why, like, if you don't set an expectation, you know what I mean? Like, but then when there's an expectation.
So do
that's
you
when
think that
start getting
relationships-
feelings hurt.
Do you think that relationships should have expectations?
No. And I can say that now, like, no, I don't think so, because then you're setting yourself up, you know, like you're
Yes.
setting yourself up for the distrust there.
Didn't we just have this conversation?
I
on the
agree.
way over
Yep,
here?
we
You set
did.
yourself up.
We was just
did.
having this conversation.
And I
talked about
learned
that.
that. I had to learn it the hard way. I had to
Mm.
learn it from going from like a 13-year relationship to an 8-year relationship to being like, now I don't like to say single mom, but like I'm a one person household now, you know? So it's just, it all falls on me. So it's like, I don't know.
Beauty said, "I'm here."
It changes
here.
it just changes your
does.
perspective on
does.
everything.
Well,
you
see,
know?
now she in survival mode.
Exactly.
No, not necessarily. I was in survival mode while being in a relationship. Now I don't feel like I'm in survival mode
Okay,
anymore.
but there's a difference. See, you're looking at survival in a totally different way. As of right now, you are the primary and sole provider for your home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you fail, the household fails, right?
If you don't have a plan B.
Again, if you fail,
Yes.
The household that is what
Yeah.
is called survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you may have survived through a shitty relationship, but it
different
was
form of
totally
survival.
different. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
There are different levels
Agreed.
of survival, but when I say single moms, single women, when y'all are out
Mhm.
here and you're navigating through the world on your own, you're providing on like you are taking on the man's role as much as the woman's role. Unfortunately,
100%.
that is survival.
It is. It is.
Because I mean, I say the same thing. I've made it very clear. I need a woman in my life because there are aspects of nurturing, loving, and caring that my kids are missing out on when they
Agreed.
are with me.
And vice versa. Yeah.
Because I am a man. And guess what? I am structure out the ass. Okay? I am safety and security. I am
Mhm.
provision. I am not nurturing. Y'all heard
Mhm.
me. Good night, nigga. I love you. Okay? You know what a
Yeah.
female here will be doing? Come on, let's go ahead, go to the room. Let's go tonight. You want me to read you a book? All that shit y'all be doing.
Yeah.
Okay? And the thing about it, we love y'all for that. It's different when you switch it. So
It's more so like an emotional survival. Like I don't feel like I'm in an emotional survival mode anymore. You know?
well, I mean that's always
different.
that's always good.
That is.
All
That
right.
is.
Now, here's gonna be a question. When it comes to relationships or intimacy, okay? Do you think that intimacy is more physical or is it more mental? I know we've already
Mhm.
answered this question, but we gonna do it again. Is it more emotional or is it more physical?
I feel like it's. Do I have to pick one?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like,
It's
is
okay.
it? I feel like it's half and half because you need a balance with both. You know, you need that physical because sometimes you want to be just held, not even just anything else. Just hold me. Let me know everything is gonna be okay, even when it's not. And then mentally, I need to know that I need to hear it. Like, say we having a bad day or something's going on. I just need to know that we're okay. So I think it's a bit of both for me. I'd say. I don't know about everybody else.
For me, it's more emotional. I can do more emotional just because like physical. That I mean, of course, again, yeah, you need the physical, but emotionally, I feel like that's more important.
Beauty said yes. Here for my girl Essence. Thank you, thank you, Beauty, for showing up.
Thank you, beauty.
Essence. More mental or emotional? All right, more emotional or physical?
Repeat the question again.
I just did. Is
No, you just-
intimacy
you just
more
said- oh, okay, intimacy.
emotional or physical? For
I think
you.
it's more emotional for me.
I'm about to take your phone away from you.
It's more emotional for me. Shush, you ain't have to tell people that.
We can
It's
tell where
more-
your eyes is at.
it's more-
There she is, just like that.
I was trying to do some business. It's more emotional for me. Intimacy can be the smallest thing. We gave our examples, but it's definitely more emotional. If I'm not emotionally attached, then there is no intimacy involved for me. Like in regardless of what it is, if I'm not emotionally attached to it, then it's not intimate. It's just something you're doing for me. It's just something I did for you. It's just us kicking it. It's not considered quality time to me.
He needs some milk.
So we gonna switch it up a little bit and go to the other side of intimacy and jump into the side of the conversation. All right. So usually in a relationship, in a new dating scenario, in a new situation, intimacy leads to and well,
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
and before you know it, it is time to
Bound chicka wow wow chicka wow wow.
all right.
Wow.
So she said point made. When you meet someone new, okay, and they have filled your your intimacy cup. Okay. You get to the point to where you are ready to do what they call the horizontal mambo. What are all the terms they call that shit? I know y'all know. Come on now, don't be sitting around here.
Big
Don't
sexy
shakalaka.
time.
the boom
Bam,
boom
chicka,
room.
wham, wham. Like I said, bam, chicka, wham, wham,
Let me
chicka,
give me
wham,
some.
wham. Bedroom,
Knocking the boots.
boom.
She said knocking the boot. She took us back to 1993.
Okay, somebody rocking, knocking
I was
the
just
boots.
giving some names.
Well, Daryl said, you out of line. Courtney said, my dog, welcome to the show, sir. All right, so now we are at a time where you about to meet in the magic room, okay? To you, other than what the actual act of sex is, explain what sex is to you.
Can you say
All right, so you have sex, right?
that? Right,
Like the physical aspect.
right.
Okay. Do you have emotional sex?
Um,
That's a tough
what?
one.
No, I
That's a
mean,
tough
well,
one.
in a
Yeah.
which way we like in with my person? Yes, I'm
Th-
having.
this we talking about with your
Oh
person.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Who else you sleeping with?
My
Okay,
bad. I
we're
thought
not
that
even
was just
just
like
leave
every
this girl.
Yeah, you just she just out
Here
here.
we ain't gonna
Hey,
roll
you
that.
know my name is Essence. Come and get this Essence.
Not at all. But
Okay.
no, I was, say the question one more time because I was
Okay.
listening to you, but
what? Let's put it. Let me ask it this way. Before you physically have sex,
okay.
do you mentally have sex in order for you to get to the physical?
I would say, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm thinking, for one, I'm thinking about like how the night is gonna go, whether it's just like we in bed reading a book, or I just got out the shower, you just got out the shower, we just got done eating. It's always a thought. It's always
Daryl
thought
said
about.
she looking like, what the fuck is that?
It's a buildup. Like
It
it's a buildup.
So here's the thing, because I know from the male perspective what it's like. As a man, we have to understand who y'all are as women.
Then I have a question. Can you be intimate without being emotional?
As a man, fuck yeah. There's that.
Now,
There has
do
to
you-
be.
now,
there-
do you
One night
believe?
stands is for like
Do
people
you
have
believe?
one night
Okay.
stands. You ain't got no emotions
No
attached, no
emotions.
nothing. They just
Like-
fuck. and
Okay,
get out
but
of there.
hold on. As a man, because we're not emotional, so you guys, all three of y'all are emotional. Men, we're not emotional. We're logical. Okay, so yeah,
True.
I can blow your motherfucking back out and not feel shit, right? But that's the difference. See, when you're no one to me, I just want to blow your back out. When you're someone to me, this is where you get a different level of sexual connection. Okay, which is we gonna get there, and then I will explain that then. So let's go back to where we was at. Do you mentally have sex before you get to the act of having sex?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, you do. I mean, we've all and everybody has fantasized about what it is like to fuck on the person that they want to fuck on before they fuck. So yes,
If it's gonna hit or
Is
if
it-
it's not
she
gonna
got
hit.
a dirty mouth,
We-
man.
I-
She got
like-
a dirty mouth. Fucking this
What
and
you
fucking
working
that. She
with?
got the fucking. She about to fuck.
I'm
It's
just
a
being
thought,
honest with it
it's a
because that's what it is.
Hey,
I'm
you know
just
what
being
I mean?
honest. Like we've all fantasized. Like
Yeah, it's very
I
This is
just
why
so-
y'all gotta talk to me before you think you finna talk to my sister, okay? Because this nigga over here is not regular, okay? And it's gonna take a real one, because you gotta understand, especially since this again, gonna be two females here. Okay, she's not just a female; she's a nigga. You gotta watch this one, okay? One moment she's nice and she's sweet and she's
tired.
feminine, and then the next moment
She
she got a
choking you up against
9-incher
the
hanging out her
wall.
motherfucking pants.
What?
She's talking about come get this shit.
I do not. I do not. I do not.
We
walk
already had this
around
conversation.
with
Why you lying?
With a
She's like,
9-inch. Okay.
Why you
I
lying?
do not walk
You
around
fucking-
with that on me.
I
feel
didn't
like
say you was walking around. I said,
you said 1 minute I will.
yeah,
1
because you
minute
at the
I will.
house, and then all of a sudden you
No,
pull
see,
that
this
shit
the
out.
thing. This the thing. For that type of situation,
See,
for that,
now she,
for
now
something
see,
like that,
we not even gonna give you the energy.
Circumstances,
You're not get to explain
scenarios.
yourself. Back
for
to where
something like that,
back-
it's like no.
Let her talk.
That's
let
more
her
so the
talk.
more masculine energy in the relationship.
Yeah.
I'm like a dominant film, so it's like if you
Okay.
want that, I can give it to you.
Yes.
No, hands down, that's no problem. But I'm more so of the softness in the relationship. So I feel like when it comes to slinging that strap, that's for my masculine party. You know what I mean? Like that's not for me. But if you want me to do that, we
Yeah.
can do it. We
We
can get
can
active.
take it there.
You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
You know, how comfortable are
He
you
like
with your
point
sexuality? It all comes down to how
Happy
comfortable
Pride.
you are.
Okay, happy
With
pride.
See, y'all,
Are you comfortable to pull the strap
Y'all
out and see
think I
what it
just be
is, or
talking
you
shit?
not?
Hey, y'all be like, that nigga on there, he just be talking shit, roasting the fuck out. No, I don't. Y'all don't know. I know this nigga. Okay, this is not like this. It's just a nigga. Okay, y'all gotta understand something. She got 5 bodies.
Oh my God.
Okay, she beat 3 murder cases.
He is lying.
She didn't do it.
Your Honor, I didn't do it, Your Honor. I don't
Why
know.
you over here?
Why she sticking
you
beside me in the
cheerleading?
Nobody, nobody, hey,
Stick
nobody seen
beside
her
me,
hit the kids.
Period. Thank you.
Nobody seen her run over the
Thank you,
kids. Ain't
thank
nobody
you.
knocking on the door.
I
Thank
saw.
you,
I'm
thank
just
you.
not.
Good
I'm the
right here.
getaway driver. I'm
Thank
the one
you.
that took her to do the shit.
One
she
time.
did. Who you
Thank
think?
you.
Who you think taught her how to pull a kick though?
Screaming.
You know.
Oh my
sometimes you
God.
just gotta-
Bowden said, "When are you emotionally connected to a woman to the level of sexual arousal and intimate moment hit different for both sides?"
It does.
Okay, so let's go back to where we was at a minute ago. Okay, so in a man's world, yes, we can hit with no emotion. Now, as I become older and wiser, and definitely in more settle mode as opposed to in the streets mode, um, emotional sex is just fucking amazing. I naturally, since the beginning of time, for who knows what reason, he made me a fucking I love pleasing my partner. So I've now have learned and understand that there are certain things that I can't do to a person that is just I'm just blowing your back. I don't give 2 shits about you. Versus, like, I want you to be laid in bed struggling to even try to move because I want you to wake up next to me type shit. Because there's a difference. Okay? I want you to, whatever fantasy you had in your mind, I need to like hit all those different fucking ions in that brain that he gonna eat my pussy this way, or he gonna hit it this way, he gonna put me in this position this way, he gonna do this gonna feel like that, that's gonna feel like that. Like I have to fucking erase all that and build a whole different category that you didn't even think about. That's the difference, I think, for any man that is truly in tune with himself and the sex aspect of that. And you have to be in tune with your partner. You have to pay attention to your needs and your wants in that aspect in order to get you to reach new levels, new heights of pleasure. Because if any man knows anything about a woman, we understand that for you guys, it is so very emotional. Like it is every aspect of that is emotion. And when he gets to the point to where, he got you wide the fuck open, you are letting them into you literally in every single way. It's going to create emotions regardless. So, with that being said, when you are being intimate with someone, when you are in the deed, does that create an emotional instability within you and moving into the relationship? Don't everybody answer at once.
Well, you know I'm gonna go last.
I'm interested. I'm interested to hear what you got to say about this. Actually,
Hers
why
is
I'ma go last.
Hers
That's
is
why I'ma
way.
go last.
Hers is way different. Fuck
because for
her.
me, it's like dig a little bit deeper into what you're asking.
So like, okay, so like, let's say this is your new boo, right? And y'all are doing your thing. Okay, you had this much feelings, emotion for him to start, but then after he did what he needed to do,
But it
you
was
like this much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
so is that something that happens with you? Yeah or nay?
Yeah.
She said,
Even
It
if
does,
even
it
if you agree
does.
not to, eventually it's gonna happen. Eventually, whether you can admit it, like you want to admit it or not, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You can fight it, but when it's sitting right and everything's there and you're aligning, and then that emotions it's gonna come up, and then what?
I think it just opens up a door
Yeah, for sure.
to
They
pretty
call
much
it
like
Pandora's box
like
for a
yeah,
reason.
a new level. Cause like I've had it even when I've dated men. I'm gonna speak from both perspectives, men and women. Um, I was really rocking with somebody, when I'm a man and a woman. I'm gonna say because I'm speaking on both sides now, but locked in. But when we finally touched each other, and you touched me the right way, and you hit every corner I needed you to hit, I was like, oh,
Mhm.
oh, what's happening? Like, yeah, that's my little yeah. Like I was locked in. Like, for the men, I'm like, this my babe. Like,
You
same
can't be.
for a
You can't
woman.
be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just opens up. It opens up a new level.
Just understand that this is the Black Widow talking, because after she does that, she
There you
kills you.
go.
She does kill
The
you.
Black Widow is
Okay?
There you go.
She will.
You're doing something right though.
Take you out.
She will.
And he gonna come clean up the mess for
Hold on,
me.
hold on. Let me do this right.
She go. Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one, nigga. Like, wrong one.
Stop! She gonna kill your ass, nigga.
He gonna clean up the mess, okay? Just know. Y'all see him carrying bags around. He done took care of some shit for me, okay?
I keep them trash bags in the trunk. Shut up.
But no, it opens up a new level. I feel like I don't want to say it makes the attraction deeper, but it does. It's that connection is way deeper than the non-physical. Like now I've allowed you to enter my body. Like you've entered my mind, but now you're entering my body. Like, and if you do it right, that connection is there. It's stuck. So we locked in,
You're
honey.
exchanging that energy, and
Mhm.
energy don't
Mhm.
lie.
Yeah. Feeling that
Exactly.
It
new,
does not lie at all.
Okay,
you can
so-
feel it.
like a body shock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
I
can
don't know how
feel
to
it.
describe
And maybe
but
it's
you feel
different
it.
for men, but for
Oh, yeah.
women, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question for y'all, because I said it. We gonna do this for the men too. We gonna have these exact same
Yeah.
conversations for men.
And then you got to bring it back with like the men and the women.
Mhm.
We can
Panel
definitely
debate.
do
We got
that
to do
too.
that. We got to do that.
Okay, so here's the thing: when you get to that level to where you allow yourself to get into that situation, right? What do you want the primary outcome to be in said situation?
Now, are we talking about if we already in a relationship, or are we just talking about like if
You're
we
getting this is all this is
dating.
like you brand new relationship. You just had sex for the first time. Like-
Because I'm just okay. So
What
let
if it ain't a
me go in
relationship?
a situation. I was in a situation. I was talking to this guy. We talked for 6 months. Didn't have sex. Just like literally. I think it was because it was COVID. Also, it was the year of COVID. So we talked like literally every day for 6 months straight. And then in 2021, we got together for New Year's. And it was like after our first interaction of actually being intimate together, I was like, okay. I went downstairs, went to the car to go smoke or whatever, came back up. And I was like, yeah, so we gonna be together. It's what we doing.
She said we gonna
what
be
we doing?
together.
At this point, we been talking for 6 months. I
ain't getting
know,
nowhere. I told
like,
you
we done spent New
right
Year's
now, moving forward, you are mine. I didn't went and smoked this motherfucking blunt. I had an epiphany. Okay? That dick is mine.
You said my man.
It was.
Okay, like
my
y'all already
man.
had that built up, you know, the built
Yeah,
up
the
and
tension.
anticipation,
No,
the tension because it was COVID, so nobody could touch anybody, and
Yeah.
then you was scared to
Thank
touch
The
each other.
tension.
So the only thing you could do is imagine.
I was not
And
scared to
it's
touch
like,
nobody.
okay, now we did it, and you doing it right.
And you're,
okay,
you're going that
hey,
long,
how
so
you
that
doing?
emotional comes in, right?
Okay.
That emotional connection was built first
Yeah.
before that
Exactly, the
intimate. So
friendship.
it's gonna hit
Exactly.
different.
It was hitting real different. Let me let you
Daryl
know
said,
before we
if you
leave.
open up physically after already connecting mentally, I think you naturally grow feelings. It's
Yeah.
deeper connections.
Exactly, it
Mhm.
is.
It is deeper connection.
I agree.
Fight
100%.
it. Try to fight it.
All right. So have you ever started seeing somebody where that emotional connection wasn't quite there yet, like the intimacy level wasn't where it needed to be at, but you had that I just want to see what it's like type situation, and it created more of an intimate moment or an intimate relationship, and then I mean, obviously the sex was good.
Mm. I feel like it's a no. I don't like you said. We we waited and it wasn't, or you said it was. Oh, we didn't really like them like that, and then once we did it, it made us like them more. Is that what? You
Yeah,
said?
yeah. So you didn't really
Uh.
like the intimacy is more of the emotional aspect. So you wasn't really getting like the emotional hits that you weren't getting the dopamine hits that you should be getting,
Right.
right? But you still had that. Yeah, but is he gonna hit it right? And then you allowed it to happen. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can do this. I'm finna rock with him. And then the intimacy aspect started to hit on all cylinders.
But what if it didn't hit?
Right. That's what I'm like.
Well, it's
But what
okay.
if-
I mean,
What
there's
if
two
everything
sides.
hit and then that didn't hit? Then
I mean,
what?
once we
Like,
go
you
on
know?
one side, trust me, we go on to the other side
Then
too.
you're already emotionally invested, and then it's just like, do you work with
So
it?
that's just it.
or-
If
Exactly.
You got it.
if the D is hidden, but the intimacy isn't hidden, are there still emotions there for you?
No.
Elaborate. You say no.
You said if the D not hidden,
If
is
the
there
D
still
is
emotions?
hidden,
Oh, if it is,
but
hidden.
the intimacy is not initially.
Oh. I say we got to see, but I don't like it because the D is hidden. I mean, isn't that considered just?
It is considered just sex, but
You
just
could
sex.
be delusional about
See,
it.
here's the thing. I'm gonna tell on myself one time and one time only. But there was a person back in the day, right, where, like I said, I wasn't where I needed to be in that situation. But as she told me, she said that she was digmatized, and then it went from just bullshit to I have feelings for you. Have you ever been in a situation where, again, the emotional aspect wasn't there, but maybe you got digmatized, and then the emotional intimacy aspect started to hit on all cylinders?
Like from both
I've
ends?
never been in
Yeah.
that.
Possibly.
Here's I'm
Possibly.
gonna tell another male man secret that most men are. As a man, we have to work for sex. Point blank. Period. We have to work. If y'all go out that door right now, there's 100 niggas out there, and you was like, I just want to fuck. All 100 motherfuckers run a train on you. Point blank. Period. But you put 100 females on that side of the door, and I go out there and be like, I want some pussy. Maybe 3 or 4. And they gonna be, but you gotta take me out first. It's never just gonna be a yeah, here you go type situation. So when a man get you to that point unless he is really has it in his mind that he don't give two shits about you. It's like breakup sex, or he's just the king of one night stands type situation. If you give him even a pinch of just the right attention in the moment, that man will never let you go. And the thing about it is, the more sexual energy you give to a certain type of man, that man, the more, whether you like it or not, he's going to catch feelings. Like, as men, more than anything, even the one where it's like, yeah, I'm just busting her down, like she ain't shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be the first person to admit I've been in that situation too, and then fucking look up and be like, some shit that went down or whatever, and instead of me calling my niggas, I didn't call my mom, I ain't call my dad, I ain't call my brother, I call her.
Yeah.
I want you to be in my corner. I want you to come get me. I want you to be around. Like, as much as we just can fuck, the more we do something with a certain person, whether you like it or not, our energy is gonna change.
Yeah.
We can act like it don't. We can act, but if he start hitting you up again, yeah, he actually fucking likes you.
Yeah, I agree. Me on the other hand, if the emotional isn't there, I don't give a fuck how good it is.
Dario
Gotta
said it
go.
gotta be more than good
gotta-
deed.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
that ain't-
fulfilling. It's
Yeah.
monetary satisfaction.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I have to be emotionally attached,
Connected.
and I'm not gonna say which person this was, but I was with somebody for a while, and emotionally I had checked out, so I don't even want to touch you at this point.
Yeah.
And granted, we matched when it came to the sex, like good. However, I didn't give a fuck once I checked out emotionally. That don't mean shit to me. Like, I don't want to be touched at all.
That's true. That is very true.
So I like this conversation is probably a little bit more candid than what most people would do. Do you think that when it comes to dating and relationships today, these conversations should probably happen more often when you're in the dating aspect?
For sure.
Do you think
Yes,
that
for
more
sure.
people should actually be talking about their actual feelings and what they expect out of a situation as opposed to just acting on some shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if you go in with a mental expectation without discussing that with that other person, then you're opening yourself up to get hurt,
Yeah.
And you gotta have that discussion. It might be uncomfortable, but if you're vulnerable enough to lay down with somebody, then you better start having that conversation
Exactly.
from the
Set an
jump.
expectation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She said momentary, not monetary. I knew what you meant, okay? Unless you out here selling the poom poom. Now, if you out here selling it, cool. You told on yourself. There might be a couple niggas in here that might buy a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to come have that conversation, go ahead. I did just have my first escort on here a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago.
Did you?
I'll take another one in a heartbeat because I really have more
Yeah.
questions, and this motherfucker didn't do it for me. So.
Nah,
How she didn't do-
yeah.
Wait,
Uh.
hold on. Don't say it like that. I heard what the fucking didn't do it. Not like that.
I'm just
She
saying
said it
what
in
she
the
ain't
mic.
do.
Here's- you know
What
this-
question? What more questions did you
Yeah,
have?
what
that
do
she
you, I want to
didn't
know
answer,
what
right?
question did she answer. I want to know that.
See, you can go watch the show to find that out.
I do
Oh,
want
the
to
one she
say,
didn't answer. Okay.
those of y'all that are tuned in, feel free to ask some questions, please. I see people in my chat, not really as interacting with it like I was the last time, but drop y'all questions. I'm gonna
Yes.
answer them for y'all luscious. I see you just came in. Thank you for the love. Share out the live so
You
that
say luscious?
yeah, that's luscious honey.
What's up, luscious baby?
I see y'all in the chat. Please ask our lovely guests some questions.
Wait, hold on. I gotta do that right. What's up, luscious baby? Okay, man, but my bad.
The last question we just tapped on was
He
if you're not
said-
emotionally attached to the person that had good sex, does that mean anything? Pretty much.
He said he definitely had an escort on there and shit got deep.
I heard. I wasn't here
I'm
for
gonna run
that,
it back.
y'all. I heard it got deep. I heard. But yes, please ask some questions. We're all adults here. We don't mind answering them for y'all. Tap into our guest brains as much as possible, as much as they will allow us to. And yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we gonna go over here real quick. What questions do you have? Have any has any of this conversation created any questions for you?
For me,
Yeah,
Hmm.
she said for me. She the only one on camera.
I thought it was just
I
an open
asked
question. You know,
mine.
everything just been moving. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, when's the last time that anybody's like had that intimacy? Like, how long ago was it for y'all? Don't lie.
Like actual intimacy?
Like that intimacy that you wanted.
How about like non-sexual?
Are you saying sexual or
intimacy?
non-sexual?
Yeah,
Oh.
non-sexual.
Well,
How about-
let's
both?
okay.
Both?
So
Okay.
we gonna do both.
Yeah.
So we'll start with
Of course.
Y'all know I'm gonna go last.
you going next, nigga.
When
When was the last
You
time?
can go right now.
When was the last time you
Um,
you got the intimacy you wanted emotionally and physically?
Emotionally,
Yeah.
recently, and it's like an unexpected, like emotional, like I don't know. The intimacy is just different than what I'm used to where I was just like caught off guard by it, to where I'm like, is this for real? Like, am I being punked right now? Because I didn't expect that type of intimacy. I'm not used to that, and it hits different. It makes things different. Now, the intimate part, I feel, I don't know if how that would, with everything emotionally coming forward, like in a safe space. I don't know. I think it might hit different, but then there's always that fear of like letting that emotion come in, because you don't ever know unless you're having the conversation. Like, are you on that same page emotionally,
Okay.
or is someone like vibing and feeling it a little bit differently and more than you are, and are you going to talk about it? Because you don't know. For me, how honest are you going to be? Are you
See,
going
I
to
think
be? Are you
that's-
going to keep it 100, or are you going to just?
That's
I'm
where
not
I think
emotionally
again these
connected.
conversations need to happen more
Yeah,
often.
for sure.
So I know that anybody that whether they dated me or we was just even the talking stage to get to the dating point. I hear it all either it's too good to be true or like this you ain't for real or I know you
Yeah.
got a bunch of bitches. Like I hear
Yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Like the shit you say, there's no way in hell you don't have a bunch of bitches. I don't
Yeah.
think people really truly know and understand that in order for me to even be to where I'm at today in life doesn't come from being from a bunch of females. It actually comes from the fact that I was in a 7-year relationship, a 6-year relationship, a 4-year relationship, and a 9-year relationship. So I don't know how to do nothing other than be in a relationship. Out here being in the streets and being a man whore and just fucking around didn't teach you how to have real, actual conversation, how to come at a person in a manner to where you might be like, yeah, it's too good to be true, or you on some player shit. No, it's not. It's none of the above. I'm not telling you what the fuck you want to hear because the thing about it is, if anybody knows me, I'm going to tell you how I feel whether you like it or not. And I'm going to be honest about it. And sometimes, yeah, I probably come off as an asshole. I know that. But it's not because there's malice in it. It's because I'm just extremely honest. I'm the nigga that you be like, are you fucking with another female? Yes. Do you want to join? Point blank, period.
So when was the last time you had a non-sexual intimate moment?
Who?
You, motherfucker.
You was next, nigga.
You started talking
And
shit.
you said
I
ask
figured
the
out the
questions,
camera
we're
was on
asking the
you.
questions.
Okay,
Right. The camera was on you.
Okay, well, I haven't had a non-physical, like truly intimate situation where here's the thing. I don't think that in the last, even in my last, no, I'm lying about that. It's been
Don't
about
lie.
a year.
Don't
It's
lie.
been
Don't lie.
Right.
yeah.
We
Because
already
see,
got
here's the
trust
thing.
issues,
Okay,
don't be
well, I
lying.
made it very clear that in my last relationship, I had a Puerto Rican and I had a Mexican.
Sorry.
Okay, I had 2 women.
You in poly?
Huh? Polygyny. I don't.
I'm
you
sorry.
can't poly me. That's the umbrella term that some shit motherfuckers
Okay.
throw out there. Polygyny. I have done that. Yes, very much so. I've also been very much so monogamous.
Mm.
Here's the thing. People talk about how Puerto Rico, any Latina chick, oh, they hot, they spicy, they do this, they don't listen to. I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about, because the type that I fuck with, when I get out the shower, she's sitting on the floor ready to put lotion on my feet from head, from toes to head. Who the fuck is calling?
Find them at.
Okay.
So that was the last intimate moment was
Yeah,
with her.
that with her.
Okay.
That's a year. I left him a little over a year and a half ago.
So Luscious, Luscious tapped in on what her non-intimate things would be. She said holding hands, cuddling, late night, meaningful conversations. So when was the last time you had one, Luscious? I'm gonna let Bro finish talking, but I wanted to read yours out loud too.
Okay, and then
What was the?
Dario said, "What is the most valuable, benefiting thing about
We
being?"
going off the questions. You ain't even answered the second.
I'm
half
reading
of
it.
it.
I'm
trying to get
reading
out
the
of the
motherfucking
question.
chat.
You just read a
We
question.
see our questions.
Bona said, "Lady, what's your biggest love?" These niggas is actually fucking Mexican. Can I read that shit too?
Yeah, but you was in the middle of it.
Okay, but I'm gonna read the chat. Damn.
No, I see the question.
like how you
Ladies,
said that
what's
too.
your biggest love language? What is the most valuable,
gotta keep it
benefiting
on
thing
track.
about being in a monogamous relationship? And do any of y'all feel your past trauma from a relationship? These niggas is getting deep.
I
Has
love it.
hindered you
Yes.
from opening back up? We gonna get back to that.
Yes.
Okay. So a year and a half when it comes to the non-physical aspect. Now, when it comes to physical,
Mm.
like,
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. She said, "When was the last time you had a intimate physical situation?"
like a good intimate.
Yeah.
It's still it's been a minute.
Okay.
I done had some interactions, but when it comes, see, here's the thing. When it's intimate, that is like the pinnacle of like pleasure. I like the fucking cuddle. I make you see it on my Facebook page. If I feel like tonight's a cuddle night, like tonight's the night, man, we should be in the backyard in the swimming pool together, coming in, jump in the shower, jump in the bed. We ain't even gotta like do that. It's just the fact that having that emotional connection with someone else, that it doesn't have to be sexual.
Yeah.
You just fell asleep in my fucking arms.
But you
Perfect.
said it was with Mexicana, right?
Huh?
You said it was with Mexicana,
No.
with your last Mexican. That was the intimate part, the non-physical.
Yeah, the non-physical, that was the relationship.
Okay, and you said it's been a while for the physical.
And then for the here's the thing. See, most females is like niggas today. They just smashing or wanting to get smashed. They ain't really worried about like taking
Okay.
they ain't really worried about taking care of me. They just want to get taken care of.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
you know,
All right. So Luscious Honey, her answer as far as the last time she's had a non-physical intimate moment. She says, "I feel like we do the third all the time on Winter's Live. The others I did last weekend." So she had a physical last weekend. A non-intimate moment a non-physical intimate moment was when we were just on somebody's poetry live on Wednesday. Okay, I can respect that.
good shit. Okay. Thank you for being honest. Most motherfuckers ain't honest. Now, nigga, back to you. When's the last time you had some non-emotional?
The last time
I mean,
had
non-physical.
a non-physical intimate
I
moment.
said non-emotional.
I was actually talking on the phone to this young lady, and she ran down everything I had told her about me. She was like, "Let me see if I remember this correctly. You said you like this."
Hold on, who the fuck is this?
We'll talk later.
And see that smile?
You
Y'all
see
see
that
that smile on that
You
motherfucker's
see that
face?
smile, bro?
Yeah.
That was different.
Not right
Yeah,
now, but
uh-huh.
later.
Hey, your
Later.
eyes lit up on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Your voice
What?
changed.
Yeah,
That's why I
what?
said,
What?
wait, who
We'll
the fuck
talk
is
later.
this?
Your
When the
aura
old
changed.
voice changed like that?
Oh, now you want to be
See,
shy. Your
again,
aura changed.
Y'all
Finish,
don't
Nick,
understand.
finish.
I am
Look at that.
attentive
Go back on the
as fuck.
camera.
I don't care who
Right
you
back
are.
up
I
on the
pay attention
camera.
to everything. You ain't getting shit past
Me
me.
too.
Nigga, you caught.
What's your sign?
I'm over here crying. Yo, shut up, bro. Damn. God damn it, Bobby. But so she
That
just
was
oh my God, got me over here crying. But no, she was just like she was like, let me see if I remember everything you told me.
Yeah.
And she ran it down. She was like, you said you like this. You said your favorite color is this, your favorite food is this. You like to do this, you like to do that. And I was like, oh, so you pay attention.
But here's, okay, so I already got an issue
Yeah.
with this. You know why?
Wow.
Because y'all having conversation about things that don't matter.
But they matter.
It matters,
They
though.
matter.
No. So here's the thing. I'm not saying they don't matter. But, okay, here's the bad part about relationships today. They are superficial. How does knowing your favorite color tell you what the future is gonna bring?
It doesn't.
But no,
Thank
so
you.
like
That's not.
you
See?
can't dictate what the future
not
is
paying
gonna be.
attention.
We
You-
can only live in a
You
moment.
can't.
And if you pay attention to everything that's in the moment, the current, that matters to me. The future, I can't say, oh, you're gonna be here 6 months down the line.
Yeah.
God forbid, we can fall
Thank
deeply in love today. And anything happen, you can walk out your door and now you out of there. You ain't even made it to tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't never dictate the future. Paying attention to the now means a lot to me more
Yes.
than us trying to plan a future because we don't know what's gonna happen.
So it's not about planning the future, but here's where I'm at. If we gonna talk,
Mhm.
I need to understand that we had the same values.
Mhm.
I need to understand. I need to know. Okay, at my age, nigga, I know you got kids.
Mhm.
So how do you raise your kids?
No,
what is
and
your
I-
faith?
So
Like
no, I
need to
understand
know
that.
the things that may actually be the foundation of
Mm-hmm.
our relationship. Because here's the thing, I'm the type of motherfucker. I don't want to know what your favorite color is. I want to pay attention what color you wear the most, and I'm gonna figure it out.
That's paying
Okay.
attention.
Exactly.
That's
No,
paying attention.
Listen to me. That I'm the most attentive person you ever will meet in life. That's why even when I hear the inflection in this motherfucker's voice, I know somebody done hit a motherfucking nerve.
Yeah, but and I want to get a little bit deeper on that
Yes.
because yes, although the favorite color, the favorite food was mentioned, other things that you have mentioned was mentioned also.
Yeah,
It's
because the
no
favorite
levels to the
food.
details.
Here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
whatever restaurant I take you to, whether
Mhm.
it's Ruth Chris, Shiv,
But I don't like
STK.
Ruth. How you know that person like Ruth Chris?
What if
you
I'm
can take me
allergic
to
to
the
that?
top notch
But,
restaurant and
okay,
I be like, I
no,
don't
no,
like
but
this shit.
guess
what?
what?
If I have a seafood
If I'm
allergy?
paying attention to what you're ordering off, well, first and foremost, every female that's ever been out with me, even just the female friends,
Mhm.
what do you like on the menu? What do you want? How do you do it? You're not ordering that. I'm ordering for you.
Mhm.
There's a difference.
Mhm.
I'm gonna figure that out after 2-3 dates. Okay, you consistently order this. We at different restaurants, but you
Mhm.
ordering the same thing from
So it's
different
just
places.
now I'm a double back off that because I feel like you don't have to say what's your favorite food to figure it out. Just like you
Yeah.
said, you take her out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You're listening.
me saying like I'm shortening what's being said, right? So I'm shortening it up to like, okay, your favorite food is this, yada yada. We just
Or
had
like
simply
tomorrow
had a-
night.
we had a conversation. You know what I mean? So okay, you pick that up. Like
Yeah.
okay, all right.
You know how it
It's
is. Tomorrow
listening,
night's
more
fight
so
night.
listening than paying
It-
attention. You're
exactly.
listening.
It's the small details
Yeah.
that matter. So like I said, you know, it's living. That was more than too long ago. That was like a couple weeks ago, actually.
Okay, and
It's
the
a
last.
form. It's a form of intimacy when you're listening because it
Mhm.
could be
Just pay
like
attention.
you're not
Yeah,
paying
exactly.
attention, but it's something little like, oh, you know, like I like my remote in a certain area. You're gonna go put it there, and then later on after you're gone, like, would they really put the remote
Okay, like
back?
this
It's
nigga been in
little
my house for
stuff,
too
like,
long already.
It's a little. Sorry, Virgo.
Let's just honey said.
My ass is
It's
that. Don't you
little
move my
stuff, you know?
motherfucking remote.
It's little things like, and when you're
It
paying
is.
attention and you bring them into your space, and like,
Yeah, you got see people in my chat agreeing with
Vulnerability.
what you saying.
Mhm.
Luscious Honey said it's what you do with the data that matters.
yes, Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Because
I
you can
agree.
be with somebody for 13 years, 8 years. You can know somebody for a year and bring them around you more often in a month, and they're gonna learn and listen to you deeper than somebody that you've been with for 13 years. You're gonna notice it. You're gonna feel differently from it.
Yeah. As far as the physical for me,
Mhm.
it's been a while. So
What about the other night? You told me about what's her name?
if it was a what's the name the other night, that what's the name would be my yeah. You'll be my you'll
Okay,
still be
I'm
my she'll be
I just
mine.
like she ain't told me about nobody.
Don't be trying to
knows
cause
she
no
better
problems.
tell you.
That.
Cause he gonna be like, where she at?
Yeah.
Bring her over to the fight night. I need to meet her.
Tomorrow night's fight night. See, that's another way. That's another way. I find out what a female like because I cook. So when your ass come over here and I see what you done fucked up more than anything else, I already
That's paying
know.
attention.
I already know. Okay, so she like that. Okay, which alcohol did she? Which bottle did she go grab? Oh,
Right.
she like that. Okay,
Nah, for real.
all right. Y'all got questions, ladies?
Well, we ain't answered
Yeah,
a
I
few
wanna
questions
answer
in the
some of the
chat.
questions.
Well, wait.
in the chat.
Well, no, because we still got to get to
Oh.
her.
What was
Because
Oh,
this
yeah,
was
you didn't even
initially.
answer. Yeah.
We're just like,
When was the last time you had some non-physical intimacy?
It's honestly like probably it's been a minute. Like
Good for you.
the type of intimacy like that was non-sexual. Now sexually, I would say last year
Mm.
in August. That was
No, you down there about a year removed.
right.
Mm.
Look, it's been a minute. Don't judge me.
Hey,
I
ain't
can't
nothing
help
wrong with
that.
There's
that.
no judgment. I
Right, it's a no judgment zone, girl.
I
It's been
can't
look,
help that.
it's been a
Ain't
while since
nobody
I
been worth my
physically
juju,
touched
so I ain't
anybody
giving
too.
that
So
juju
yeah.
out.
All right, so we're going to go to the questions in the chat. We're going to start with this one, which I don't know. Dario asked this one. What is the most valuable, benefiting thing about being in a monogamous relationship?
What is the most beneficial thing about being?
Yeah, what is the most valuable, benefiting thing about being in a monogamous relationship?
I would say companionship and just knowing like you can. It just depends if you got peace at home, like for sure that matters. Like if you just have a person that you can get to, like in the middle of your chaos, you have that peace at home that you can get home to, and it shuts off. Like you said in the beginning, everything shuts off around you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you can create that on your own, most definitely. But when you
Yeah.
got someone there, like when you're in a monogamous relationship, I think that matters.
Mm. Okay.
It's important.
I think for me it would be just like that person would be the most valuable thing to me.
Mhm.
Like your minds and minds only. Like I worked for this.
Yep.
I got the prize in the end, which was you. You got the prize in the end, which is me. My person at the time. That's the valuable part of it. Just having them to myself.
Just having that person to run to, knowing that you my safe space and my safe space only. Because that's such a scary feeling, not knowing that at any moment that person can switch up or change how they feel about you. So just having that.
Okay.
The most valuable, benefiting thing about being in a monogamous relationship. I haven't been in a monogamous relationship in over 10, 11 years, I guess you would say now at this point.
Mm.
Why?
You say why?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. There really isn't a why to the situation. This is where, as a man, we just have to learn to be honest. First and foremost, in the world we live in, women outnumber men 100 to 1. So we have hella options. Okay. Um, I'm never going to sit here and lie and say that I've never cheated because I have, but I also took full accountability for that. and I was very honest about the situation, and that's just it. As a man, a lot of times we are talked down upon for not being able to be what God created us to be, which God gave man the total option to go out and multiply. See, you can have one child a year. You're pregnant for 9 months. I can make 15, 20, 30, 40 babies a day if I wanted to. The reason we say protect women and children is because as a man, one man, if I put you in a village with 100 women, you can repopulate the world. But if you put 100 women with one man, we all come to our demise. It's a huge difference. When woman falls in love with a man, all other men cease to exist. When a man falls in love with a woman, we still see fat ass, nice titties, and a pretty face. Um, I refuse to live a lie. If I'm with you and you're my partner, but I feel like something's not there, something's missing, and there might be someone that could fill in that extra space, I can do so in a manner where our relationship doesn't fail. We still have exactly what we have, and what I have with somebody else could be totally, different. And I'm never gonna make you feel like you're smaller than or bigger than anyone else either. And that's just it. It's These conversations are very hard to have because we live in a world where, for the most part, all all our society does is lie to you as women. Okay, um, and because of the lies that they told you, you have to suppress who you actually truly are as women. And then as men, because we're talked down upon so much about our nature, they have the terms like toxic masculinity. How can I be too toxically masculine? You know, if I yell at a woman, that's toxic masculinity. But if I yell at a man for yelling at a woman, I'm the fucking superhero. It's the exact same thing. I can say, like, I've been engaged and I've been in a monogamous relationship, and it was a beautiful relationship because it was, I love partnership. And she was the type of woman that honestly, she hit everything on all cylinders, which is why it's the only person I've ever been engaged to.
Mm.
So it's different. If you come in and you show me that you are her, then I don't. There's nothing missing. You get me 100%. But if you're not that and you're not it, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna cheat on you. And the thing about it is, I'm gonna give you the option. You have the option to stay or leave. But I'm never gonna be the nigga that you gonna come home and be like, who is Josephina?
Mm.
Who's Miriam? Okay, that's never gonna happen. You're always gonna be in there. Like, I'm too honest. Like, I live by TRU: trust, responsibility, understanding. Trust is everything. So if you don't trust me and I don't trust you, we ain't going nowhere. Responsibility: you have your responsibilities, I have mine. We come together and share responsibilities. And understanding ain't shit without communication.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can't talk about everything, and that's just it. Whether we in the mall, we at the restaurant, whatever the situation is, if you as my woman, I can't be like, you see that ass right there? It, I'm not downplaying you. I know you saw it before I did because y'all pay attention to these motherfuckers
We
way
do.
more than I do because y'all is
We
fucking
do.
scanning the room like that bitch
Yep.
got a fat ass. God
I'm
damn.
not gonna lie, I do that all the time.
Yeah, so if you think that you finna reach over and slap me because I noticed what you already noticed, like that's just it. You should. That is the utmost of respect that I come to you with everything. So you can't like down. I'll never let my relationship be downplayed like that. So what's valuable? The valuable aspect of it is like y'all should be able to come together and be each other's everything, which is very rare. And then benefits, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest, because I've done polygyny and I'm the breadwinner. I take care of the woman that I'm with, whether I'm with one, you can give me five. I'm taking care of them. Okay. But the way that I do things and the way that I move is I'm going to build you up to be the best version of yourself. So the things that we do, whether it's financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, I'm going to push you to be the best version of yourself. And the people that are around you are going to do the exact same thing. I create family. I don't, it's not relationships. Everybody thinks the shit be about sex. No, I have businesses. I've raised, like, I will teach you how to start a business. I'm going to teach you how to invest. I'm going to take you to so many different levels and heights of doing things that you usually don't do. And because I'm taking the financial burden for sure off of you 100%, you can do it even more, even better, even faster. And that benefits our household. That benefits our children. That benefits everybody's future. So it's a little different because a lot of people, when they want to talk about, and they call it poly, and they want to have these conversations, for them it's just sex. Like, no, I know the Bible from the first letter to the last letter, inside and out. I'm about as biblical as it fucking gets. So for me, even earlier, I run 4 car dealerships. I have my car dealerships. I'm there. I had my cousin working with me. A guy showed up. Yes, he had an attractive woman with him, which I took it to be as his wife. And he comes right over like every other nigga does, and he's like, "Man, you see that?" I told him to his face. I said, "One of the biggest sins that you can do is lust over another man's wife." He looked at me and he was like, "My bad." Because this the thing. You don't want another man doing the exact same thing when it's y'all out. Now all of a sudden you want to say he's disrespectful, but you was disrespectful first. So no, like I don't. The way that I live, everybody thinks that my lifestyle is much more than what it is. No, this is about as social as my black ass gets. Am I not lying? Am I lying?
Yeah, this is it. That's it. And when him bringing us having guests here, that's it. Other than that, this nigga don't go out. He don't go to the clubs. He don't go to the bars. He don't do shit. It gotta real life be like like bro just came in town for his engagement party and shit. That's the only way this nigga is going outside. It got to be a very special event. Other than that, he's in the crib.
Yeah, I am a husband without a wife. I'm gonna take care of my motherfucking me and my son. We finna do shit. I'm finna be in the house or I'm in the gym. I understand. Yeah, okay. I'm fat right now. Okay, when I ain't fat, I'm even sexier than what I am now. But I'm still not outside, and I don't care about the attention. Again, she knows these niggas be in my DMs all the time. I don't pay y'all no attention.
And I like, for me, same. And it's just, why is it so hard for others to believe that?
Well,
You know
so
what I mean?
it is hard for others to believe that because they feed off of that attention. Here's the thing. For me, I have enough self-control and I am at peace with who I am, but also my relationship with God is above all. People like, "Oh, he's successful. He does this." I don't care about money at all. Like, it doesn't mean shit to me because I'm not taking what I've created is for my kids. I want to make sure that they are taken care of when my black ass is gone.
Yeah.
But outside of that, no. Like chains and all. I've had this shit for years back when I did fucking music, which was almost damn near a lifetime ago.
Decade.
The shit just ain't went nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, where's it supposed to go? I don't care about being that person. I'm totally different. So,
Okay.
let's see. Do any of y'all feel that past trauma from a relationship has hindered you from opening back up again to explore your true desires? Camera's already on you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I can say yes, definitely.
All right. Let's go over here to Chocolate City.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely, it has done that a lot. But I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard when you get that, like when you have the past trauma and when something safe comes along,
Yeah.
that's always it feels so unfamiliar that you like I say, it's unexpected.
I say this all the time. When the right motherfucker comes along, y'all find every reason not to be with him.
You
And
do.
that shit is crazy.
You do.
Because
That's true.
I've had females that I know, like, you probably could be the one. But you making so many excuses and reasons for why you shouldn't be with me, and
I
you
wanna
really,
be
and
with
I tell her, like, I'm not finna argue with you to make you happy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, you want me to sell you a dream, you want me to tell you this, you want me to tell you that, you
Yeah.
want me to do, I'm not finna bypass that.
Yeah.
I already know. Unfortunately, you are broken.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not a glass maker or a
Yeah.
glass blower.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, I'm just gonna let you go live, walk your path, do
Yeah.
do what you gotta do. But please understand, I am the one. So when you get your shit together, don't hit me up. Because if you
Don't
didn't
spin the
take,
block.
if you did not take advantage of the
Yeah.
situation when it was being offered,
Mhm.
that door is closed. And when I
Yeah.
close that door, it's closed for good.
Mm.
I can tell you, ain't there, baby mama motherfucking touched this dick since I
I'm
left
a-
him.
So I'm
Same.
a
Not
double
now.
back off that question. Do y'all feel like you date your trauma?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've definitely dated my trauma.
I did. I
And
dated my
it was
trauma.
unintentionally, but like once I figured it out, I still was dating them.
Yeah.
I gotta
Because it
wait
was
Yeah.
it was your comfort.
It was my comfort. Yeah, it was what I
it comes
was
down
used
to
to.
comfort. Like, really does come down to comfort. You're so like, yeah, you're all like in the beginning, it's nice, but when you fall back into that, it's like that's routine. Like, it's so like, it's like a scar. You know, it's always
It
there.
ain't no like a scar.
It is a scar.
Scars
It's
that
always
scare,
there, but
keep
then
picking.
yeah, it's always there, for sure.
I'm never gonna carry somebody else's burden. That's the crazy part,
Mhm.
though.
Mm.
And people get mad at me when I say that shit. But when you start talking and I hear, and you know the last guy did this. Once I hear that 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
when
it's
my
not- it's
text
not their
the text
fault.
disappear and the
Yeah.
calls don't happen, I've
Yeah.
already seen you're hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and
that's-
I'm not finna sit here and fight for you based off of somebody
Yeah.
else's bullshit.
That's why it's so
Exactly.
important. I feel like you got to take that time. Like, you got to take that time after to
Mhm.
heal. Like, no matter
just told
how
somebody
good that
that-
next feels, like,
I
you gotta
literally-
take that time for yourself to heal and really, really focus on, like, me, for me, spiritually, God. You got to focus on that. You got to put God first no matter what, because ultimately God will never fail you.
Yeah. And I feel like, because I just told somebody this, like, you need to really sit with yourself. You need to heal. And her response was, I've been sitting with myself. I've been healing. No, I can tell by your response.
You know,
have not
that's where
sat with yourself at all.
my response to that, especially when it comes, unfortunately, for women, y'all don't heal by yourselves.
Mm.
And you know, because here's the problem. While you're sitting there going through what you go through, unfortunately, you guys are emotional. And because of your emotions, your mind allows you to wander.
It
You
does.
create these different scenarios, right? And you're going to you'll make that make believe situation your reality.
Yeah.
And until you meet another motherfucker that comes along, you don't know whether or not you're healed or not, which is what I say to people all the time. When some chick sits here and goes, well, I'm healing right now, my first response is, who's checking your work?
Mm-hmm.
You can't heal yourself. Okay? When a crazy is crazy, they go talk to a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
When you get shot, you go to a doctor. You sick, you go to a doctor. You go to class. You are there to be taught and tested by the teacher. How in the
that's a part
fuck
of
do
the
y'all,
healing, though.
when you have a bad relationship and you end up fucked up, you ended up fucked up with somebody, right?
Mhm.
Well, somebody else got to come along and heal you.
Right. That's where I feel like it comes to, it just depends on, so you can heal and still date.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
people that you're allowing to, come into your space. That's how you know. That's how you
Mhm.
getting it checked.
But you
because you're
do
allowed-
have
But you
to
have some people
date
who
better.
do not.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta.
date- yeah.
Here's the problem: a lot of people are dating mirror images of the past.
That's why I said,
Fuck
do
up.
you feel like you date your trauma?
So
Yeah.
if you just got out of a bad relationship and you meet another motherfucker that gives you every sign of what you just got out of,
Mm-hmm.
Run.
Don't ignore the
Exactly.
thank you. Run.
Exactly.
I don't understand why
Right.
y'all don't ignore it. Y'all post all day long. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. But when that red flag show up, you be like,
you
green
see they're
flag,
waving it
6
with
flags,
them.
6
Yeah.
flags.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
y'all
something.
fall in love with that
You
shit
get that
so
flag, you
motherfucking
just-
I
fast.
don't know
Waving it
about
around.
y'all, but baby, that first red flag,
It's
I gotta
gone.
scat. I ain't got time for
I'm
it.
learning that.
I'm
I
gone.
don't do
I
it
am
sometimes.
gone. Some
Yeah.
people tell me I just don't. They be like, "Yo, you run a tight ship." Sure do. Yeah.
You
Got
have
to.
to.
Yeah,
I
first
let a
sign
lot
of
of
a red
people say,
flag.
skate in
You
my
showing me
20s.
anything that's from my
Yeah.
past,
Mhm.
anything that no, I have to
Mhm.
go. I gotta go. You're not gonna disturb this.
Well, this
peace.
goes to the
Yeah,
next question because they said, do y'all think it's important to work on self healing from past trauma
Yes.
before
Absolutely.
entering a relationship? You're
Yeah.
trying to work on yourself. I'm sorry, but there's no
Absolutely.
such thing as working on. See, the difference between men is we're not emotional. So when we say we're working on ourselves, well, you gonna see he either
They
throw
at the
himself in
gym.
his career, he throw himself in the gym,
Or
he
someone
throw himself
else.
into somebody else.
Somebody
Okay,
else.
I'll be the first person to say
Yeah,
I
for
got out of
sure.
a relationship and fell in some better pussy than
Yes.
what I had last time, and she damn near became wifey. Okay, the difference
Damn
is
near.
I know how to go. That was this motherfucker, but this is you.
Yeah.
Let's see what you do. But the moment you show me that you act like this one over here,
Yeah.
I got to go.
Yeah.
I'm
honey.
gone. I'm out
gotta
this
go.
motherfucker quick
I
as
gotta
shit.
go.
Yeah.
But I do feel like you do have to do some form of self healing because how can you be able to love somebody properly if you don't even
Mhm.
love yourself?
Mhm.
How can you be
True.
able to sit in a room with
it.
somebody as a form of intimacy when you cannot sit by
Mhm.
yourself? You have to do self healing.
Yeah.
You can't know how to push all these things off into anybody else if you don't know how to give it to yourself. That's a scorned person who's looking for somebody else to heal them
Yeah.
because they don't know how to heal themselves. That's crazy.
This
That's
nigga
crazy
called me a
work.
fucking hermit.
Who called you a hermit?
D said this nigga a hermit. He said, "No, Bailey is a house nigga like me." Hold up, nigga. Fucking using slave terms and shit. I ain't no goddamn house nigga.
I'll
Shit.
take one in the house.
Man, I
my
got a
God.
beautiful motherfucking house, then. Shit.
It is nice.
I am
like
the master of
lights.
this motherfucking house, then. Shit, if I'm a slave nigga, I'm
Stay in
also
my
the
house, too.
motherfucking slave master.
Slave master.
Oh
for
my
real.
gosh. That's hilarious.
They said, when you're used to being mistreated, peace is uncomfortable when you finally get it. So you self-sabotage, and I think that fulfills that toxic void.
Mm.
Where the
Nah.
hell you? Who is Dario?
Let me tell you something,
Daryl,
Dario.
Daryl.
And
Man,
I
these
put
motherfuckers-
a-
hey,
I
y'all
love these
coming with it
questions.
tonight.
I love
Hey,
it.
it's
So
a
I
good
love it.
question.
So you know what? So I'm
See,
gonna say that.
see,
Thank
I
you,
gotta.
Dario.
This is why I made the decision to go back to topic-led
Yeah.
discussions.
Yeah.
Where is multiple people, especially like when they all strangers, because one, you don't get the hive mind because unfortunately a lot of women tend to agree with each other, but when they're total strangers, well, they're not looking to be judged.
Right.
So this is a beautiful thing. This is a great conversation.
Mhm.
It's a little off topic, but it's still on topic because we right where we need to be at.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, no, we didn't touch on that question.
Well, I wasn't going past it.
Okay.
When you're used to being mistreated, because see, this chats is still coming in, pushing my shit out the way. When you're used to being mistreated, peace is uncomfortable when you finally get it.
It is. It's
So
'cause it's
you
questionable.
self-sabotage, and I think that fulfills the toxic void. Now, I'm going to speak for myself. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about because there's nothing toxic in my life. Peace, for me, shit is top tier.
Breath of
Okay,
fresh air.
I'm not finna fucking no. You can mistreat me all you want to. Bye.
Yeah. I feel like when you know the feeling of being mistreated, that peace is like a crackhead getting high for the first time.
The breath of
You-
fresh air.
That shit feels amazing. Okay, that shit feels amazing. Yes, of course you're on, you're a little weary. You don't know if this person is really for you. So you may take a step back. For some people, you do have some women who feel like it's too good to be true. So they like, let me fuck up before you fuck up,
Yep.
just so we can part ways. So it's men too. So you do have some people who do that. They do self-sabotage. However, kind of me, I enjoy my peace. Okay, I enjoy my peace, and I've worked on myself so much to where I'm open to allowing somebody to love me. Because at one point, I fuck this shit. I didn't even want to get married. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I see all these failed ass marriages and all this all around. I did not want it. But as I got older, and when as I did my self healing journey, because you're never really healed, you're forever healing. So when I went on my self healing journey, a part of that was like, yo, like, nah, you can't think everybody is out here like the last person. You know what I'm saying? You have to allow somebody to come in. I know what peace feels like. My peace is great. My peace is great right now. So, okay, I know what it feels like. I'll know what it looks like because I know what it looks like when I look in the mirror. You get what I'm saying? So some people do, but you got some people that's like, nah, they won't self-sabotage just because it feels great. Like bro said, his piece is great right now.
Yeah.
He know what it feels like. So he know how to give that because he's already given it to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta, it's different levels to it. You got some people who need more work. So they self-sabotaging, but you have some people who's been well on their journey long enough. So
Yeah, call me up. We can have some conversations. I'll help you get past whatever you need to.
Right.
Shit, I'll help you get over all that shit. We gonna have some real conversation. You might not like everything
Right.
I got to say.
He gonna be an asshole, but he gonna give you the real.
Stop saying I'm not an asshole. I'm honest. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
Growth comes from being uncomfortable. If I continually make every situation for you a comfortable situation, you're never fucking growing.
That's true.
I keep myself uncomfortable all the fucking time, which is why I'm wearing a fucking hoodie in my house right now.
I think being transparent about it too, that goes a long way. It's
Yeah,
different. It goes
because
a
you
lot
can
of
be
people-
honest. Some people aren't honest with themselves, and literally, like I said, I told a young lady, like, "Yo, you got some work to do, like, cause you." And she like, "Nah, I've been sitting by myself. Nah, you ain't sat long enough, baby girl.
So-
you gotta go back in the lab,
But
because this shit right here, ain't it."
you know what my biggest issue with that is, I'm sorry, I met far too many women that out here that y'all wasn't the problem in your relationship. So
Yeah.
what the fuck are
Which
you
is
fixing?
Mhm.
What you need to fix is who the fuck you fuck with.
Mhm.
The person you fuck with wasn't shit.
Mhm.
But you sit here and remove yourself from the dating world
Mhm.
and allow this motherfucker to basically make you truly become a hermit. And
Yeah,
think
for
about,
real.
as a woman, you have biological clock.
Mhm.
You have, there's the second sexual market value. Your market value, the older you get, your value goes down.
The kids, all
Okay,
that.
your kids getting
Plays a
older, and all
factor.
these different things. You have way more working against you than what we have working against us as men. I'm 46. I'm about to be 47 years old. I'm sexy as fuck. Okay.
Big sexy.
Okay. and the thing about it is, not only am I bettering myself physically, I'm constantly in books and bettering myself mentally. And then I'm a multiple business owner. So I'm always bettering myself financially. So I'm becoming the only thing that can't happen is I can't become 6'2". But everything else that she gonna be asking for out of me, we there.
But I think it's more so, it's not saying that we were the problem. I think for me it would be, let me go back and review and revise on, okay, all of my past relationships. What did I allow that I shouldn't have allowed? You get what I'm saying? So it's not like me trying to change myself. It wouldn't be me trying to, make myself different. It's no, let me go back and revisit everything that I let slide that I shouldn't have let slide, everything I let happen. You talk to me a certain way, whatever the case may be. I need to, because it takes two to tango.
Yes.
You did it, but I allowed it. So let me go back and revisit this so I can know, okay, now I'm paying attention a little bit more. Now I know, okay, girl, what we doing? We not letting that slide this
Yeah,
time. We
for
not doing this and that. So it's not saying that we were the problem. It's just
That's
like,
just it. 9 times 10, you not the problem.
not.
yeah,
Who
Who
not
you
the
fuck
problem.
with
It's
was the
just
problem.
exactly, and I allowed it to
Yeah.
happen. So that's what caused me to be the problem on my end because it's something that shouldn't have not been allowed. But
Yeah.
love is blind,
Mhm.
so we allow it to happen.
That is a
because-
good TV show too. Love is
Yeah,
blind.
Love is blind.
I like to watch that
It
show.
is.
I'm a fucking rom-com niggas. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
See,
See,
I was thinking
I
of
had
the
a-
Eve song. I never loved.
I had to learn it by
Man, you
running
gotta
it
watch
back.
it.
I had to run it back. I stayed 6 years, separated for a year, ran it back. And at first I felt like I was losing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to lose this. I put in all this work. We did all this. Like, I'm not going to lose this to that. So let me come back. Let me be accountable for what I didn't do different.
Have you ever read the Bible?
Yeah, I'm reading Bible now.
Okay. Have you read about Sodom and Gomorrah yet?
No.
Okay. So when she looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt,
Mhm.
see, my life has always been forward. Anyone that I have left, I have never spun the block on.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I don't give a damn how much time we put in. I don't give a damn how much work we did. I'm not losing out on something because if you knew my worth, you would have did what you were supposed to up
See,
front.
and this is part of learning. Like, this is part of I had to learn that. I had to learn that because when I say I felt like I was losing, when I did go back, I have kids, so it's for me it's a little bit different. Family is everything to me. So
That's how
for
I
me,
stayed with my first kid's
yeah.
mom because we had kids. I always
Yeah.
said the woman that had my kids be the
And-
woman I married.
yeah, and it's not always the right way, you know. But for me, it was like I grew up. My parents got divorced as me being an adult. So for me, it was like there's tools that you can use that I seen my parents didn't use. So for me, it was like I gotta try every outlet and make sure I tried everything that all used all the tools that I had and needed to see if this would work. Then you go back and you hold yourself accountable for the things that I could have did this differently. I could have did that differently. For me, it was healing. It was a healing process for me going back. And I had to heal within, like you said, you need somebody to heal, right? For me, it was healing with the person that hurt me. I had to heal myself.
You needed closure.
And
That's
closure.
what it sound like.
And
You
closure,
needed
closure.
closure.
Yeah, like I had to be ready to go on my own accord. You know what
And
I
see,
mean?
so
Like,
you the worst type. You the worst type of motherfucker. Because you the motherfucker. You a torture mother. See,
Nah.
it's like, okay, we broke up the first time, but we didn't break up the way I wanted to break up. So
No,
motherfucker, go
not-
ahead, let
not
me
even
pull
that. I
you
was
back in.
like-
Get your ass back over here.
No, because I was engaged, and it's just like you wanted to work. You don't want to. For me, it was a big thing. Like, I don't want to fail my family. Like, this is my family. I feel like you can endure so much with somebody. You can
But see, that's where the
grow with
term
somebody.
legacy comes from, and you have to make sure that the person that you're with also thinks as deeply about their legacy
Yes,
as you do.
As you do, yeah.
And that's where, again, for me in dating and being in a relationship, it's hard because for me, legacy is everything.
Mm-hmm.
My family is everything. And if we're not on the same page with that,
Mhm. You
yeah,
gotta
like I
move
said,
along.
fuck your favorite color,
You
fuck
gotta
your
move
favorite
along.
food.
And
I need to
that's
know.
what the outcome was.
I
Like,
need to know the real of the reals.
you learn
about
your
you, Ethic?
you learn your worth. You gotta move along.
What you
What?
think?
What was the question?
When you're used to being mistreated, peace is uncomfortable. When you finally get it, so you self-sabotage and think that, that fulfills the toxic void.
I mean, I could see like how that is. Yeah, I like she was saying just like with her when she was engaged. That's how I was when I was married. I kept trying, even after the divorce. We kept trying.
How
Like,
long were you
Yeah.
married?
we was only married for like 3 years.
Okay.
Then
Still a long time.
we were messing around for like the past, I want to say 9 years out because we moved to Arizona in 2019. We were married. We got the divorce in like 2020.
You see what you did, nigga? She talking to you.
And-
She ain't talking to the camera.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
And it was I tried to make it work because I was like, this was my my husband. I had my kid with him. I wanted it to work so bad, but it was just like it wasn't working out. And I
Yeah.
kept trying and I kept trying. And even after like he did me dirty and we weren't married and we tried to like just date, it still just didn't work.
Yeah.
And I kept
Yeah,
realizing like
you
I'm just.
can't spin the block
can't.
Well, he
when a
also
person
got
don't-
mommy issues. Like
Yeah, when a person don't
Yeah.
see
I
your
learned
work,
that too.
factor.
His mom passed when he was 10. So
this
he
go
has
this.
factor.
I
It
say this to
does.
everybody too.
Learn.
If you gonna date somebody, ask them what they.
Them-
Did you grow up in a 2-parent household or
and
a
he
single
grew up.
parent
His
household?
parents was married, so I
Yeah.
thought I was getting a good old
Yeah.
No,
relative background.
no.
No,
See,
not-
if you
not
tell me
all
you
the
got 2
time.
parents, I need to go see these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
We
for
got to.
sure.
Well, she
For
said he
sure.
passed when
His mom
she
passed
passed
when
when
he
he was 10.
Well, okay. I mean, again, every
But-
circumstance isn't always the same, but in
Yeah.
in the general consensus of the world, most of us, the parents, are still alive.
Well, his daddy seemed like he was telling him like what to do on the right path. So I kind of looked at that. Like he was like, "Is you being a gentleman? Are you are you opening the doors for her? Are you
Mhm.
being respectful? You paying for it? Like you doing that?" Like he was asking him all these questions. So I thought, his upbringing was good. But once we got married, that's when I found out X and Z wasn't adding
Yeah.
up. It was real bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, you learn once
I mean,
was young.
sometimes
You learn.
sometimes it's bad. Shit, my mom and dad. There's 3 of us. Okay.
Mhm.
2 of us is successful. One's been married for like 20 fucking years. Okay, and then we got one motherfucker that's got like 20 something motherfucking kids. Don't take care of none of them. In and out of prison.
Okay.
And we all came from the same house with the same upbringing.
Yeah.
And I look at this nigga and be like, I don't know where the fuck you came from. Okay, sometimes it's just bad sperm. It's I call him the leftovers.
Not the
Bad sperm is
leftovers. That's
crazy. Y'all
crazy
came out the
work.
same.
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah,
work.
hey,
At a
hey,
different time.
sometimes daddy
The
shoot
path
blanks
be
too.
different.
Hey, sometimes daddy shoot blanks too. That nigga was supposed to be in a sock or some toilet paper. Down somebody's throat. That one was not supposed to make it. All right, Debo said it's easy to see the red flags early when you've been in toxic for so long, and stop dating the I'm used to type because that hasn't worked for you. Date out of your comfort zone. I say that all the time.
I did that and got played. I dated out my comfort zone and dated somebody that wasn't my type. And then he sat up there and embarrassed me like I was the ugly one. And that pissed me off. Not saying, that he was ugly. I'm just saying he wasn't my type.
Yeah.
And I gave you a chance and now I like you and you trying to treat me
I
like
had that
no.
shit
in my
happen to me
face.
too when I was straight. I did. I was so, mind you, I don't even.
First off, you already fucked up by saying when I was straight.
But no, like I had a long
She gotta let
run.
you know
Maybe,
what you did.
hey, maybe
You
that's
gotta
the
know
reason.
a man or
That
a
could
woman
be the
that
reason.
I had to let y'all know which one I'm
you gotta
talking
be
about.
specific.
Nigga, you ain't never
He
been
done shut
straight.
out.
Shit.
When I
That's
was-
the problem. That was you dating out of your comfort zone.
when I was
Okay,
straight.
you went for what you
No,
don't go
'cause
for.
And look, and I'm not gonna say that I did not. So okay, we just gonna get back into it. But I always say don't mix business with pleasure, right?
Yep.
I mix business with pleasure, mind you. I think it was more
Fucking
so
up the check.
exactly. See, that's one thing we didn't bring the drama to work. Like that's one thing I could respect. Hands down, he had it. Like we did not have any issues in the workplace. But I never date anybody in the workplace because if it don't work out, I still got to see you.
Yes.
And that's one main reason why.
That's hard.
But he was not my type. He wasn't my type. He was out of my comfort zone. But I gave him a shot. We was rocking heavy. And this man just literally was still dealing with his baby mama. Still dealing with his baby mama.
Can I caveat?
Child.
I cut that off. I cut it out. I cut it off expeditiously.
Ladies,
when I
learned too
found
late.
out.
Ladies,
You
listen to
lucky.
me when I say this. If a man has baby mama drama,
Run.
that's because they still fucking.
Oh yeah.
They
oh, yeah, for sure.
100%. That is
And that's the
100%
thing. So
true.
it wasn't
That's
baby
true.
mama drama, right? She didn't even say where we were. She lived out of state. But I saw a text message. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, nigga, we together every day, all day. We going to work together, coming home together. The fuck, like my son, if my son needs to be picked up, like you taking me, like, what you doing? I look at this text message, like, regardless if you're not touching her physical,
Yeah.
emotionally, this woman is still
No.
attached. And
Yeah.
emotionally, you are still entertaining this shit. expeditiously I cut it off. Oh, that nigga, I'm good.
Mhm.
We don't do
Okay,
that.
T.I.
Because I'm just saying, like, because I don't do that second to none. I don't play second to nobody.
Quantitatively.
Like, you here physically, I have you physically.
But
But if I don't
emotionally,
have
you're
you
gone.
emotionally,
Mhm.
I really
then
ain't got you at all.
I'd rather you go fuck her. Then, because the emotional aspect of
Because
it, I
men
feel like
don't get
emotionally,
already
you
are.
cheat on me emotionally.
You already are.
That's
God
worse
damn.
than cheating
That's
physically,
worse.
'cause
That's
men don't cheat
worse.
emotionally, so you
Yep.
really invested into
Exactly.
this
That's
motherfucker,
what
like,
I would have
yeah.
rather him go fuck her.
Mhm.
I would have rather him go fuck her
'Cause
than
once
me
you're in
saw
there
that shit. I'm
emotionally,
I'm good.
yep,
I'm good, homeboy.
exactly.
See, y'all, I have this scenario that I get at people all to people all the time when I had these different conversations where I go, all right, if you found out your husband cheated on you one time or he had another family on the other side of the city, which one hurts you the most? Y'all literally just answer that. I'd rather you go fuck her.
go.
Damn, you got a family on the side.
Yeah.
Damn.
You gave her that
Okay.
emotional side?
That
Okay.
hurts.
What?
That
You
hurts. Let
started
me
a
tell
family
you.
with this bitch. She in a house. You got her in a
Yeah,
house.
You got her in the
On the
house.
other side of
Yeah,
town.
hey, on the other side of the building.
building.
On the other
You
side
were
of the
supposed to
building.
got that bitch in abortion, and y'all wasn't ever supposed to talk again. And kept it like that. You done got a house.
I
with
lived
the
that
kids.
real life.
And
so
you paying the
that fucks
bills.
you
And
up.
you paying the bills. Bills.
Groceries.
Groceries. Come on over and carry my water up the stairs. Like, no.
No.
That's
Not with my goddamn money.
No.
Okay, that's my money.
See?
hey.
See?
I worked hard for this motherfucker.
And you know what happens?
I've
And-
never been wrong. I've never been wrong.
You know what happens when they cut it off? That child support comes. You know what I mean? They hit them with that child support. Like,
Hey, and
yeah,
at the
now we
end of
gotta
the day,
deal
if
with
I'm really your girl
confirmation.
and I'm rocking with you, we paying that shit together.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about that.
But you're going to be
Like,
over
we
here
Some
in the
fuck shit.
house.
That's not my no.
Like,
Yeah.
that ain't, you know, like at the end of the day, like, but you giving her everything that's supposed to belong to me, everything I worked hard for. If that's something you still willing to give with her, you need to go work it out with
Be
her.
over there.
Exactly.
You ain't we
Man,
not playing
see,
no two.
You
two
are
households
proving, you
over
know,
there.
again, y'all are.
I'm sorry.
I had a
can't do it.
conversation with someone earlier today, and they was like, "Well, I want the same loyalty out of my man that I give to him." I said, "Okay, well, you better understand something, okay? Men and women do not have the same levels of loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
You sleeping with somebody fucking up the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Him sleeping with somebody ain't doing shit. Okay? Now, if that
That's
nigga
true.
is taking
That's
care of
true.
you, paying your bills and doing all this shit and go do that shit over there, now he's actually cheating on you.
Well,
Because
no,
that
no,
is
hold
emotional.
on.
No, that is true. That is
'Cause
emotional.
The bloodline is still there on both ends.
No, he ain't putting no babies over here.
But
He's
I'm
just
not-
Okay,
fucking
okay,
her, but
okay.
he's paying her bills.
Okay.
If somebody come break in on the house over here, this nigga gonna put his life on the line.
Okay,
No,
got it.
that's what you supposed to do at home.
Exactly.
Got it.
If you fucking her, she don't get none of the benefits of that.
None of them.
There's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
So the moment that you say, "Well, I want to man," okay, well, you want the man to do the same thing that you do as a female. Great. But when somebody come to break in the house and that nigga be like, "It's your turn. Go ahead, go ahead." Equal opportunities, motherfucker.
I'ma
I'm
get this
just
shot.
as loyal as you are. Somebody break in the house. Go get a babe. Go get a babe. Yeah, you gonna look at me real fucking different. No, we have to lose this thought process that everything that you do, I'm supposed to do too. Everything that I do, you supposed to be able to do too. Well, why would your man get to have multiple women? Well, do you want? How about you come over and I'm gonna call over 3 of my niggas? We finna run a train on you. Well, what the fuck I'm gonna do that for? See, you arguing for some shit you don't even want. Why would you even bring up that you should be able to have multiple men when you don't even fucking want multiple men? You're just arguing in bad faith. It's things like that. Like, you gotta make shit fucking make sense. Men and women are not the same. And in order for us to truly come together, we got to get back to a point to where we understand, okay, like, nigga, that's your role. Like, nigga, this is my role. Let's fucking be partners again.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
be teammates.
All right, ladies, y'all ready for the smoke?
Wait, no, we finna leave these questions alone, but we gonna read everything.
Okay.
D Bonus said in the house. Dario said it's not for the sight of others. D Bonus laughing. The good reaction chat room. Dario said, it's the timing. I've been wrote these questions. I promise it was on the topic when I wrote it. My bad. Debo said, you good.
It's okay.
Some women
We
pick
literally
up
been
toxic.
talking all night. It's
Some
okay.
women pick up toxic traits from their ex and don't even realize it until it's called out on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's
Accountability is a huge part of self-reflection nowadays in dating.
Yes.
both ends.
Yes.
Debo said you can get 6'2". They got surgery for that. You
I
the
was
short.
thinking
He
that.
the
They
shortest
got
nigga
knee
in the
surgery.
world.
You know
So
what?
you-
Some
I
guy
was gonna
did get
say
it.
that,
Some,
but I didn't
it's
wanna
a guy.
mention it.
And
It's
he
surgery
said,
for it.
and
You
he
can-
said he
he's on
wished he would have
TikTok.
never
You
did
can get
it.
the surgery.
Hold on.
You just can't play
I'm not
ball no
finna
more.
blow out my motherfucking kneecaps on
Yep,
my good
and that's
ass
what it
knees
was, and that's what it is.
to have them extend. I don't care that I'm not
said-
fucking
Yep.
6'2". I don't
that's
need to
right.
be 6'2".
He
I
literally-
haven't had a female complain yet. I'm
You wouldn't
5.
know how to act
But you
right
know
if you
what?
was
What I
6'2".
can say is this: it don't matter how tall he done paid to get. His sons and daughters are still gonna be short, genetically short, the way he was before he got that.
Thank
surgery.
you.
I
That's
wish
another
people
thing.
would say that about women when they be getting their faces done. Like your
I
kids
said
still
no.
gonna be
The
ugly.
Asian
Gonna be
dude, the
ugly.
Asian dude sued his wife
Yeah.
Gonna be
because
ugly.
she went and had all
look
that
like
plastic surgery done that made her beautiful when she looked like a booger wolf from the jump.
That
And then
kid
they
came
had
out
a
the
baby.
booger
He
wolf.
thinking he finna have himself a whole ass little
beautiful
motherfucking
baby.
porcelain doll,
Ugly.
and he had another gremlin.
Me and him a
That's
little
why,
dim sum.
what's her name? Kylie Jenner. She took out her fillers and stuff. She was like, she said she wished she didn't get it done. Now I'm gonna speak on Black China. Black China is a beautiful fucking woman.
Yeah, she didn't need it.
But she went and got the Botox. She went and got them dissolved. So you can tell the difference if you go back and look at her
Yeah.
old pictures.
Yeah.
Her face was boxed. It was
Yeah.
boxed.
Yeah, they
And
they
she
fucked
looked
And that was
themselves
her natural face.
She's
Black China
naturally,
is she is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Naturally, she
That
didn't
woman
need
is
it.
What
gorgeous.
about K. Michelle?
K. Michelle.
K.
Like I
Michelle
don't feel like
too.
she should have got a no. I think her face was.
But you
Here's
know-
the thing: none of you women should be touching yourselves.
Yeah.
God made. See, here's the thing: God don't make mistakes. You perfect the way you are. Even if you happen to be fat, here's the thing:
Thank you.
you earned that fat, so unearn it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop letting these motherfuckers put their hands on you because you don't understand. You're actually changing the chemical makeup of your
God's
of your
creation.
perfection
Yeah.
of what God created.
always
I don't
said
believe
I don't
in that
have-
shit.
I would never.
I said
go
it. I just had this conversation with somebody else. Again, I said, you know what? Shit, my mama passed. I got fucking depressed. I earned this motherfucking fat. I'm finna earn this fucking 6-pack back again. I'm gonna be back to G.I. Joe status. But guess what? It means more.
Yeah.
And I'm creating the good habits that need to be created for me to sustain it.
Absolutely.
Because when you go and let somebody just touch it and just give it to you,
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, I'm a fuck
Yeah,
up the
like
other
literally,
body.
Yeah.
there's a girl that I know.
There's a girl you know,
She went and got a tummy tuck.
tummy tuck.
Wasn't eating healthy, wasn't staying in the gym.
And fuck the tummy up
Got
again.
that, and what she go do? Go back on the table and get another tummy tuck.
Yeah, and here's the
I
thing.
don't want to do that.
It's crazy.
That's
Some
too
people
much.
be
You putting
done.
your life on the line.
I can never. I am never ever getting on that table to change. First of all, I look like I got a BBL already, so
Okay, yo,
I'm not.
do.
I'm not going
Looking
to
at that, I was like, I ain't want to ask
You do.
nobody nice.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's natural. I'm with it.
It's natural. I
Bill,
promise you, it's
baby.
natural. Homegrown.
It's nice.
Homegrown.
She lying.
Not
She
yet.
don't
Stand
have
up real quick.
when she say BBL, big bad liar. Big bad liar. That's it.
He's so irritated. He know his sister's all
She got
natural
that
over here, but no,
black
it's
beauty
homegrown.
look.
I know that's
It's
right.
homegrown, baby. I would never go
Yeah.
get on that table. And like
That
it-
shit
what
wasn't
you
grown
eating?
at home. She homeless.
That is God's
How you gonna grow some
creation.
shit at home when she
I ain't
homeless?
never homeless as long as you got that second room, that guest room over there, nigga. Let's just start there.
It's occupied with boxes.
And them boxes,
The
got to
boxes
go.
gotta go. They got to go somewhere.
But I just never been the type to where, like, I'm so comfortable in my skin. I'm not going to get nothing done to my face. Like, I know I tell myself every day, even on the days I don't feel like it, I go stand in that mirror and tell myself, you are beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful. Because it starts with yourself. It starts within. If you don't believe it, nobody else will believe it. He is an ass.
That was the wrong one.
Right, you supposed to.
You're wrong.
You're supposed to give her a hand clap.
Right.
She is
I need an
gorgeous.
applause.
Stop playing with her. You see her skin
Fuck up.
popping.
But
Body
anywho,
tea.
like it just starts within. Like and yeah, I don't knock the females that go get it done. You
No,
know,
for
because you got
sure.
some BBLs that's
That's-
cold out here.
Okay, I done
Cold.
seen some
I be
bad
like,
bitches came up off the
damn.
table and I was,
Okay, like girl, what's
who's
up?
your maker? Let me get like Ivory from Baddies. Her body nice.
Yes,
Who?
and I respect the women who allow people to know, and they put people in the process of them going to get it done because they're true
Yes.
to themselves for doing that. But if you got some that look botched, you can tell they went and got it done because it's botched.
I was
as
like,
fuck.
I personally don't like. I love a natural body.
Yeah, I get at one point I was a gym
Even
rat.
if you got a little booty,
Mhm.
I'm gonna enjoy that little booty.
You can
You
have a
bend
little
over, it's
booty
a
and that
big
motherfucker
booty.
still jiggle, okay?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
for real,
jiggle.
that what?
That's all that
Still
matters.
jiggle.
As long as that motherfucker shake
Little
just a
booty
little bit,
matter.
we got something to work with.
Little booties matter, but yeah, like it's I don't knock my women for getting it done, but
All right, so we gonna do two things.
mhm.
First, I got a question for the guests.
Okay.
Listen,
What you think of the show?
Huh?
Hold on, it's on Chocolate Thunder over here. Let it.
Right. That look, I'm gonna say Chocolate Thunder. That's your new nickname, girl. Chocolate Thunder.
What you think of the show?
I enjoyed it. This was really entertaining. It was really nice. I like the interactions. The host, you guys are amazing.
Period.
I fuck
My
with you
Chicago
too.
sister.
I love the West Coast, but for sure, like it was
Fucking
just
Chirac
you
in this
two, like, everybody
motherfucker.
was just a pleasure.
The home of the switches.
The home
You
of the
got
good
one in your
food.
bag,
and
huh?
Okay,
everything
the
else.
good food. Yes. I literally just shared a post.
Man, stop talking about
Talking
food.
about it.
That's
No,
all
not-
she
not
cared about.
hungry.
Not
I'm
food,
hungry
bro.
right now,
I
so
swear
stop.
it wasn't food. I just shared a post because somebody that's still home in Chicago was like, I just need a Lakeshore Drive ride
Oh my god.
and a lakefront conversation. I miss that so bad about Chicago. I just
Take your ass to Tippy
Right
Town
after
Lake.
the
I do that
White
shit
House
all the
Grill.
time.
okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Ain't none of this shit.
Look,
I ain't
when
got
I
the
come
ocean
home,
no more,
I'm
but I
going
got
back
Tippy
home.
Town
It
Lake.
ain't the
I am. I'm
same.
going back home in July.
I'm going back in
Yes.
like around the 13th.
Hold on. Let
I
me
will
get
be
back
there
to
the
my
19th,
questions.
12th.
I'm finna
See,
get your
these
answer.
motherfucking
Yep,
hometown
bet.
connection motherfuckers. Lexi, what do you think of the show?
I enjoyed it. I think you need to do more of it.
I do
You
this
need to do
every
more.
week.
I know, but
Yeah.
now I'm talking about like the topics. Like
No, I do. Well,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
I used to
weak,
do.
maybe.
This
I'm
is
doing
where
more
this is
topics,
how I
like, more
initially
real,
started.
Like
No, you don't understand. We had some real ass conversations on here.
Now
They had
sometimes
a-
it be
I
getting wild up here.
know,
Sometimes I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie to y'all. Like
It's
it
cool.
gets deep
yeah,
and it gets wild up here.
it's
Sometimes
needed. There's
like,
not
yeah.
enough of it.
Okay,
It's
so again,
needed.
my entire platform since I started this is to bring people together. Okay, I am the king of love and relationships. My mom and dad were together till they from 12 and 14. My mom passed away 8 years ago. Okay, I know what love looks like. I know what a relationship. I watched my grandmother, my grandfather. I watched my uncle, aunt, and auntie Connie until my uncle, aunt passed away. You know, I can. My uncle Butch and auntie Hattie, who's still together. They used to be talking about high school sweethearts. Yeah, they fell apart, but they came right back together. They still together to this day. Okay, I have so much love in my family of what a good, happy, loving relationship is supposed to be. There's when I get it, when I get someone, like that's just it. You have to. I've never been left, and I people say, oh, you say that like it's not that it's a flex. The thing is, I give so much. I give chances. I accept you for who you are, 100%. I don't hold shit against you. Like I'm gonna let you be who the fuck you gonna be. And that's what I'm gonna fall in love with, and hope we make this shit last for the. So if I get rid of you, like that's the problem. Like you are the problem, because love is the most beautiful. What makes as a man, at least for me as this man, and for me as a man, what my purpose is to foster a loving relationship. Foster making sure that a woman is happy for the rest of her life. Foster making sure that my kids grow up and become the next best version. Because here's the thing. if we don't fucking start doing what we're supposed to be doing, understand our kids are watching us and they follow in the same footsteps.
Yep.
I'm trying to make sure my motherfucking kid, when my sons get out there, they gonna be like, I want that motherfucker for my daughter. Okay, when my daughter gets out there, I want that motherfucker for my son. Not some. If you don't get your badass kids from around here,
Gotta set
Amazing.
standards around
motherfucking
here.
no.
I almost called the police on your.
Why your daughter out here cutting up tires and breaking windows and keying up cars? Cause she ain't got no fucking home training.
Yeah.
She don't know what the fuck structure is. Why he got 3 or 4 girls pregnant at the same time? Cause he ain't got no discipline. He don't know how to discipline his dick.
I was like, I thought you said dick discipline. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, dick, good boy. Okay.
Discipline. You gotta set a standard, and you gotta be able to live up to that standard that you're setting for your kids.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
the thing about it is, the shit that I say is the shit that I live.
And it starts at home. If your kid, all they see is, abuse, that's what they're going to go after. If they see a structure, if they see love, that's, they know how to reciprocate. They know how to look for that. And
What
that,
the fuck this nigga just said? He said Dr. Bailey, Kevin Samuels, and Jennifer Latour Hudson.
Okay, I'll take Jennifer Latour.
All right.
He's so irritated. He's
all right.
irritated.
We're going to do this thing that Miss Latour has called
The smoke. Y'all ready for the smoke?
I've been waiting on that. Y'all
What you
smoking?
got?
Oh, we're not smoking. Oh, okay. It's
It's,
okay.
it's the question. So
Okay, what's the
usually
question?
when we about to wrap it up, I hit y'all with a question
Oh.
that's considered the smoke.
Okay.
So, but it's really I usually say, "Are y'all ready for a drill?"
Okay, I'm ready.
But so we gonna
Let's see.
correct it. Are y'all ready for a drill?
Okay.
Okay.
A drill.
Okay.
We stay ready, so go ahead.
Period.
What is one question? No, what is one thing you would tell your younger self?
Give yourself grace, because you're still learning. Give yourself grace.
Okay. Yeah, one thing.
You gonna be everything that they thought you weren't gonna be,
Okay.
and that's why you kept going and you still going.
Okay. Okay.
What about you?
One thing I would tell my younger self is it's okay to be soft. I'm the only girl on my mom's side. So me and my 2 brothers, I hung with the guys in the neighborhood. Like I hung with the girls too, but I ended up beating them up because they, they want the friends that I thought they was, especially when it came to my first love. You know what I'm saying? So, allow yourself to be soft. Like I've come from, my mom, she was such a hard worker, handling everything. My dad was there for a long time and he's still around. But they separated for circumstances. But that's all I knew was to be like, be a hard worker, be strong. Don't walk out the door looking how you feel. So if I can go back and tell myself, like, allow yourself to be soft.
Yeah.
You ain't got to be hard body all the time. It's okay to not know what your next move is. It's okay to just say, I don't know. Because the type of mentality that I have, no matter what I go through, I'm always thinking of my next plan. I'm always thinking of A and B, C to fall back on. If that don't work out, I'm always like, no, I got to get shit done. I don't give myself enough time to actually sit down and reset sometimes. So I'm just learning to allow myself to be soft, allow myself to just say, I am not okay sometimes, or I just don't know. Because to me, I don't know what it feels like to say I don't know, because I always got shit planned out, figured out. I got a plan to fall back on. So allow yourself to be soft. Yeah.
Because then you're missing the moment you're in.
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
missing that moment you're in.
Yep.
Trying to figure out what ain't even there yet.
Exactly. Exactly.
feel it. I'm learning. How.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
What
And you
about
answer the question.
Right.
Yeah, come on, answer the question.
What about me? Well, what would I tell my younger self?
Yep. One thing.
I don't think I would. Honestly, because the trajectory of my life I'm exactly where I want to be. I wouldn't change anything from the worst to the good. And I would never want to be able to go back and be like, okay, like adjust this to become like this.
Mm.
No, I am who I am because of what I went through. So there's no need for me to go back and change it, because if I change it, unfortunately, I probably won't be the same person that I am.
I feel that. I respect that.
I get it.
I love who I am, because I say this all the time. I think that the day that I leave this earth, there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers show up at my funeral. They're gonna be like, "This is what he did for me.
Mm.
This is it." I didn't even know who he was, but we had a conversation. He allowed me to call him. He gave me 2 hours of his time. We had a conversation that changed my life. There's gonna be people that says, if it wasn't what he told me to do, I would have never started that business. I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Yeah.
So, me personally, I'm good.
Wow.
The younger version of me did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. He ran the streets. He was wild. He went to prison. He saw the world. I did. I'm good.
Okay. Well, we would like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in. Thank you for the people that engaged in the chat. Thank you for the people that shared
Chat
our
went
lives.
ham tonight.
Y'all went ham tonight, and we definitely appreciate it. Thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts. We will be back again. We got something special for y'all next week.
Next Thursday.
Absolutely. Next Thursday. We're so excited for it. But without y'all, there is no us. Without y'all, this wouldn't even be possible. So thank you. We would like to thank our guests for coming on, Miss Lexi and Miss Essie. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you all at on social media.
Miss Unique Lexi all across all platforms.
It's at S Lachey on all platforms.
Spell S, because these niggas just gonna put one letter.
Yeah, they gonna put the letter. It's like ESS.
Yeah.
So like the beginning of essence, ESS, and then Lachey, LASHAY, S Lachey 23.
Now y'all see this shit? Nick Latour, S Lachey. What's wrong with these motherfucking Chicago niggas?
Don't be a hater.
Y'all the Lala twins. Latour Lachey. Latour Lachey. And today on the next episode of Latour Lachey.
We about to whoop your love.
Whatever.
Hit 'em
And
with
you
that
look-
la la.
Y'all already know where y'all can find me at. That's Nick Latour. That's NYKLATOUR on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Y'all know where the fuck y'all can find me. No Cap Reacts. Personal Instagram, Mr. Go Get Him 79. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me anywhere. Make sure to tune in. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live, Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcasts. We all over everything under No Cap Reacts. Also Instagram, No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, a.k.a.